raising the Tobagos. We growing like fresh tomatoes. Them boys on fire, too fuego. We pass it round hot potato. Everything is new wave. I'm with my sweetie.
Welcome to anime. Yeah, welcome to.
We stay having bloopers at the beginning.
I promise. If you're new here, we of course have the bloopers for you. This is episode 6 of the Anime Unks podcast. Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm your host, Damo.
It's FM Radio.
David.
Hey, your boy Broad.
Let's get started.
All right, man. So, typically, we have a lot of news at the beginning of these episodes, but not gonna have too much news this time because last week was kind of like the most eventful week, I guess, of the year for anime news. Since there was Shonen Jump Festa, but most of the news for that actually is coming up off of the heels of the Jump Festa because we got a couple of new things in regards to season 2, season 3s, whatnot announced. I don't know if y'all been watching Togen Anki. This at the end of this year, it just ended. But season 2 already announced for Togen Anki.
I'm kind of curious to see how that takes off on season 2 because I kind of flopped off on season 1.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. I just finished it yesterday.
It was okay. I don't know if I was wanting more, but it's a solid 6.5, 7 to me.
Damn. I think it's a lot of room for it to grow because I feel like the power system of it ain't really took off yet. Like they control their blood. They control their blood, and we seen the teacher guy. The guy that be on the rollerblades.
Right.
Yeah. He hella strong. You seen him fight. Like he hella strong. He know how to control his blood in ways that other folks can't. But he almost like the Gojo of this series right now. It seems like he's like so much more powerful than anybody else that they even have to like write him out of fights, like to get him to go do some other shit so that he can't be around. But all the the students, like ain't none of them really shown like the limits of what they can do other than Shiki, and then what's the other dude who his power changes every time he uses it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The guy who just got done fighting, he got he can manifest a different weapon every time he fight. Every time he fight, it's like depending on how he feel or some shit. So it's like almost like the kite from Hunter x Hunter. They got that roulette. He never know what he gonna get. But
maybe it just took off at the wrong. I wouldn't say maybe it got washed in the wrong, coming out at the wrong time because
I was about to say that Togen Anki came out like right at the husp of My Hero coming to his climax. You got the Chainsaw Man movie coming out. Everybody's talking about Demon Slayer. Gachi Yakuda's coming out with some of the best animation, and then you got Togen Anki just kind of like,
you're right.
I'm here.
It's the extra guy. Y'all right.
I got blood manipulation, and you're like, Choso did better than that. But at the same time, had it come out like right as we were like leaving those behind, I think it would have done way better than what it's doing now. We would look at it a little bit different.
So it's hard because it's not like gaming stuff. Like with games, they can manipulate release windows to fit outside of like popular releases so that they can, you know what I'm saying? Like they can do that. But with anime always kind of like starts at the same time each season. So, I don't know if people know this, but anime is split between 4 seasons, right? It's like, winter, spring, summer, fall. That's typically how it goes. And so we just got out of all of the fall releases. Everything fall already has finished pretty much by this point. And so everything for the winter, which starts in January, is going to release next week, first week of January. So you can't really, without pushing that out a whole nother season, which sometimes ain't wise because other stuff might also interfere with you. You can't really do nothing about it. So you kind of got to release during your window. So they ain't really had no choice because think about if they would have released in January.
For sure. Nah,
I know what I'm saying? Think about that, bro. We about to have Hell's Paradise and all these other good ones coming. You really couldn't do nothing about it. But I agree with y'all though.
Nah,
I agree with bro. I give it about a 7 myself because it's like it don't have the most compelling story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, I mean, like the power system is cool, but it's not like the best power system. And you said you got the one guy who's like their teacher, but you really ain't seen nobody else. So the character development's been kind of slow. And I kind of fell off too. I got like 4 episodes still to watch. I kind of just been like, I'll get to it when I get to it. It's nothing really drawing you back to it right now.
You know what it is, bro? It seemed like one of those series where you can miss an episode or two and go, you know what, I can catch it later on. Like it's not anything too exciting to the point where I just gotta catch it this Friday.
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree with y'all. All right. I don't know if y'all ever watched this, man. Undead Unluck. Y'all ever watched that before?
I watched that.
It's dope. I really, really like that series. You liked it, bro?
I liked it too. I finished season 1 of it.
I know you, bro. I would like it because it got that gore, like that's literally the main. That's the main character's whole power is just,
just dying.
Just gore. But it's a season 2 just got announced because a new special released, I think like last week, the Winter Arc. The Winter Arc special was a 1-hour special. It released, and now season 2 has gotten announced. And I'll just tell y'all, man, I don't know if y'all knew about this, but Undead Unluck, after that first season, they was talking about not bringing it back. So I think that maybe possibly it might have, like reinvigorated some of the people who like really, really liked it. And wanted to be a part of it
though.
So yeah, that's I mean, to me, that's exciting. And then y'all said y'all liked it, so I mean,
I thought it was cool. Good concept, good character development, especially just with the 2 characters. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. And then so that the season 2 of that is announced. Gachiaka, the season 2 already announced. No, y'all saw that too.
That's expected.
It's gonna take them 2 years to give it to us though. Watch.
And I will sit here and wait every
haters, man.
That's why we gonna start reading that shit, low key. We gonna start reading it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
But speaking of that, you just said 2027. Did y'all see One Punch Man season 3, part 2 ain't airing until 2027? They said the animators need time to get the shit in order.
I mean, bro, they overly animating every episode, bro. I mean, that's to be.
What you mean? You mean under animating? That One Punch Man season 3. That's we were talking about all the controversy, in regards to their animation being weak. It being like a PowerPoint presentation. So I mean, I don't know. Like,
after all the complaints, now we're gonna step away even longer. It took them forever to get a season 3, and then you know what I'm saying? You underdo this first half of the 3rd season, and then you're gonna make us wait a whole another year.
David, I guarantee you, they already had the second part of the season. And Damo cut out. Looks like the second part of the season. I feel like they already had it animated, and after all this controversy, they said they got to go back and redo that shit. I guarantee you. I feel like that's what it is, bro. But
they scared to drop that mixtape.
Yeah, bro, because the mixtape is trash. But I will say this, bro. Choosing to wait might be a good decision because I don't know if y'all are like current on One Punch Man, but this second part of the season would cover the fight between Saitama and Garo, and I'll talk about like, did we get an actual fight? I would say the first fight for Saitama since he fought Boros in the first season. You remember that first fight? That first season, that was the first time we saw Saitama fight. The only time we've seen him fight for real. And so this will be the second time you get to see Saitama fight for real. And in the manga, it's a lot, bro. So I mean, if they do it right, they might be able to get back in people's good graces. I mean, it's that type of moment, it's that type of moment.
They better deliver because they're gonna lose people.
Yeah,
if they don't.
If they don't deliver on this, we might not get a season 4. Honestly. And then that's really all. I mean, Spy Family just ended. I don't know if y'all watch Spy Family.
Love it.
I'm way behind on it. I don't keep up with it week to week, but
on it too.
I mean, I liked it. I put my wife on it. She liked it when we watched it a couple times. I feel like it's a good series. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to somebody that's getting started on anime for the first time, but it really is a good introduction for people who don't like anime at all. If you got like a girlfriend or a wife that you want to put on, because it's that type of series, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's I think that is
it's a good couple series. That's I always see like
yeah.
Slice of Life as a couple series, especially if your girl really ain't in the anime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and actually next summer we're getting a movie for a regular Magic High School.
Oh, I watched that.
I know a lot. I know that's a controversial series for a lot of people because of you know, the I word. I don't know what's the I word. It's incest, dude. You know, the characters, but to be fair, the characters identify as brother and sister, but they really like it. Once you watch the series, like you find out they're cousins. And I don't think they're first cousins though. I think they're like second cousins.
I don't think that matters.
So, that doesn't matter.
I know. What I'm just saying is that
I hear you.
Like actually, technically, it's not incest, but it is weird. It's not weird.
That's nasty.
It's not. It ain't blood. It ain't mixing blood, but you know, it's a little strange.
Stop justifying it.
I'm not justifying it. All I'm trying to say is that
that's nasty.
It's weird,
crazy,
but not the same thing as what you would see when people talk about us here in the South.
We live in Alabama, bro. Be ashamed of what?
Yeah.
We live in Alabama, bro. We live in Alabama, and they be saying we be messing with our cousins and shit. So
I don't claim Alabama.
They don't say y'all.
Yeah,
I don't claim Alabama. I'm sorry.
See,
look, the other side.
David, this is what David trying to say.
They don't say y'all. Y'all not part of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to our weekly discussion. That's all the news I got, man. Did y'all watch the Gachiaka the season 1 finale?
I have not yet.
No, I ain't watched the last one yet. Yeah, I'll be watching dub that night.
So can we discuss it, or what y'all how y'all feeling? I mean, because we ain't no point talking about it next week. I mean,
David don't want to.
No, I'm good. I'll be honest with
you. I mean, Damo, you watched it?
Of course.
Okay, all right. So, what you think about it, Damo?
I mean, I think it left a lot of questions as it should, without spoiling anything. I think it left a lot of questions as it should have, and I think that it is shaping up to be again one of the greatest new gen series to come out.
Is it going to carry the torch of the new 3?
Yes.
Yes.
I
think I remember we were talking about it was last week. Remember last week we were talking about this. We were talking about what's going to be the next big things for like the new gen, and I think that this could be up there for the new gen as to be like one of the things that people talk about later in year. And
I can say this with confidence because I'm one of us that has actually read all the way up to the latest chapter of the manga, so I know where it's going. And I can tell you with the way the anime just ended on this season finale, bro, is you got so much more to see.
It's
it's gonna
be fire. I don't think it'll take over stuff like Dan and stuff like that.
I mean, they're kind of running in two different directions.
Yeah, I think that Don is also up there, but you're right. Like they don't intersect when it comes to what is the genre. Like Don ain't your typical shonen anime. Gachiaka is. Gachiaka is very combat focused, very like
it's
power system focused.
Yeah.
Don don't really got a power system. It's just aliens versus spirits.
Science fiction and fantasy.
Yeah, but there's no power system. There's nothing like Nin or cursed energy or chakra or Ryatsu.
But
There's nothing
the way
like
the
that.
big three works, big three is universal. Like there's no discrepancy. You don't have to like something to know it's just part of. Like I wasn't the biggest Naruto fan, but it was part of the big three. You can't deny it. You know what I mean?
So my question is, what is it about Dun 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 that I'm missing that y'all are grasping? Because for me, Gotcha. Yeah. It's I understand, like, because I'm gonna be real with you. People are mentioning it in the new gen carrying the torch of the big three, but I don't see it. I really don't. I think it's on the same par as like One Punch Man. Like I'm not saying that in a bad sense, but it's like, hey, here's another cool anime that's gonna, be maybe like a second tier.
I can break it down for you, bro. I can break it down for you, man.
It's like, go ahead.
I think that what we're looking at as the big three, or the like a big three, because a big three was the name of the like Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, but the big three is like commercially popular as well as like just popular in general, just amongst people, but commercially popular too, because like these are the biggest sellers. So I think
the casual fans be able to grab.
Yeah, and so it's the same thing as if you look at music, you might consider your favorite artist MC to be some guy who not a lot of people know about. Like I don't know, I can't really drop no new names because I don't listen to like a lot of like the newer artists, but it's like if we talk about, let's just say when we was growing up, like a lot of us when we were teenagers, whatnot. You talk about Lil Wayne, you talk about Gucci Mane. These are commercially popular guys, popular people. You put them at the top of your list, but you're not putting nobody like what's some obscure artist from back then, that had good lyrics. I guess like 2000s.
What's that dude named
Ludacris?
Well, no. I'm talking about obscure. Ludacris is commercially popular. I'm talking about obscure. Somebody who ain't never had a platinum album or nothing like that. Like somebody like y'all ever heard? Okay, Mac Miller. Mac Miller is a good example.
Okay.
Mac Miller ain't never had like a platinum album, but Mac Miller is known as a popular guy, but you wouldn't put him in no big three artists of his generation. But he is a really, really good artist. Like, I don't get me wrong, because I listen to him. He's a really, really good artist.
Right.
Or like Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa has some insane albums, but you're not putting him at the top of the generation. You put, so I think that's how you kind of look at it with anime, is that like Gachi Yakuda, Don Da Don, even something like like you want to look at it from the perspective of like your common anime fan, what they gonna like. And I think that's what we looking at, is that Gachi Yakuda is just one of them ones what is gonna people gonna really enjoy it as an intro to anime, the same way we enjoy Dragon Ball and shit like that as an intro to our like anime for us.
Okay, so if I had to get my take, so you have if you look at the last big three and then you look at the current big three, the last big three was what? Dragon Ball Z, you had Naruto.
It was Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece.
Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. All right. So you got Dragon Ball Z. One of the reasons why Dragon Ball Z was in that big three was not only because it was it was a halfway decent anime, but because it pulled nostalgia. You had Dragon Ball that had been running for forever, right? So you got nostalgia running there. And you got something new like Bleach, a short series that ran for a while. And then it gave you all that action. It didn't really have a lot of dialogue. It was more action. And then you had something like a Naruto, which was a long series. You had so everything kind of runs parallel, but it doesn't really compare or compete with each other. Just like now, you have Gachi Yakuda, you have Fire Force, and you have something like Dun Dun Dun. You got Gachi Yakuda. It's dirty, it's gritty, it's different than anything else we've ever seen. It's experimental, right? It's something different. And then you have something like Fire Force. Of course, that's your nostalgia because it's obviously pulling from what ended with Soul Eater. So it's kind of pull back from that. So of course it's gonna be there because people are attracted to it for that reason. Then you have your Don Don. Of course, it's not gonna compete or compare because it's one of those series where it's more of a satire, a little comedy, but it also has action in it as well. It's not supposed to be the same as
one thing.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be one the same because then you end up with something like what I just said, a Choso situation, and you have this other new series, this Togenaki, blood manipulation. It's kind of like you can't really put those two together because then you start comparing them and then you got to choose one or the other. It can't be in the same big three category. So if you're wondering why you're not necessarily seeing it, is because I'm thinking that you might be wanting to put it up in your big three in a comparison series, like, oh, these are my favorite three, and they all like do the same thing. But when people think big three, it's I can watch either one of these and I get something different from either one of these, and I get the same feeling. It's all exciting to me and doing the same thing. It's something different. Yeah.
And it's also not our favorites either. It's like I said, like big three. When you look at big three, it's you got to look at what everybody gonna like. So like you might not like the popular thing, but do everybody else like it? And it's like, damn, because you do find yourself in that situation too, where you don't like something that is commercially popular. Like, I said, I tell people all the time, like, I ain't like Death Note. I ain't like Death Note, but that's like people love Death Note.
It's commercially popular too, though.
Yeah.
Like I always look at commercially popular. If my wife like it, she's not a big deep cut anime person, but she know all the surface level stuff. Yeah. And if she's aware of Dan, I'm like, that's gonna be that could be one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's I think that's what it is, bro. But I don't think you missing nothing by not liking it. I think that, but when you talk about big three, I think you talk about commercial popularity. People who like, just everybody, like, is it gonna sell good and do people like it? Because you do got hype beasts in anime the same way you got hype beasts in music, hype beasts in shoes, like fashion. You got hype beasts who gonna hype something up that's not the most amazing thing, but it's popular for them.
Can you make like keychains and stuff out of it? Down to Down's one of those ones you can have keychains, all kind of stuff.
Yeah. People cosplaying. Yeah, I mean, y'all, we talked about anime openings, like that Otanoke song. Like now that song is like hella popular just off of that, like, and like it's a lot to that.
I've seen it at a step class already.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's fire. Like it has fire concepts to it. I just couldn't get behind the storyline of niggas chasing a nigga's pair of balls. So it was.
That's the comedy.
It's goofy. It's comedy. Yeah,
that's the comedy part.
It's also not typical comedy that like also like because man, all right. So it's just funny, and before we transition out of this band, I think that it's just funny. The old heads would look at that or hear about that plot and be like, "That's weird as hell and that's sus." Like I'm talking about old heads. We unks, but I'm talking about old heads, like the old heads, like 60s. Your grandparents. You start talking about an anime where a nigga got his balls taken and he got to chase after him. Like they ain't gonna. They gonna be like, whoa.
Somebody took your balls. You would chase though.
Yeah, but they gonna be like, whoa. They gonna be like, whoa, nephew, what you talking about here?
What you talking about, nephew?
So it's like I think that it's a new humor that a lot of kids would resonate with more than the older folks, because the type of humor we like is very different from the type of humor that like the newer kids and the younger folks is liking, because I don't know, it's just weird, like that's why I say, like, like the jokes. You remember OG Dragon Ball? And like they used to make it like a lot of like lewd jokes, like Goku, Goku with flash characters and show his ass, and shit like that. Like we like that type of shit. That should be funny to us, But the younger kids look at Dragon Ball and they like, that's not funny. Like him being he's a pervert, he's showing his butt, You know, like they don't like that shit for some reason.
They sensitive.
You know. Yeah. So, but anyways, all right. So we're gonna transition into Ordeal, a discussion about Ordeal. Me, Bra, and Damo have already, read Ordeal. You know, we talked about it last week. You know, the series. You know, black characters set in Trinidad and Tobago. But David is new to it, and so we're gonna get his opinions and thoughts on what he read so far.
All right, man. Let me go. Let me do it. All right, man. First of all, animation is incredible, and Damo, the music that plays. Y'all didn't tell me, like, as you scroll, it's the song switches too. I thought that shit was kind of hard.
Like,
I kind of like that.
Like in the middle of the chapter, it kind of breaks and it goes from like happy and everything, like to dramatic. It just
Absolutely. That's really, really dope, man. And I ain't gonna front. We should have definitely added that to the power system also, because that's a really good power system, and they flush it out super early. It's got to be around somewhere in the teens. They kind of flushed it out between how it gets. You can actually transfer it, how it gets transferred, and like how the people could lose their life. It can be transferred through items also.
They like trick you, David. They trick you in the beginning by making you think that Che, the main character, is like gonna not have powers. You know,
well, I knew I knew he got powers because I've seen like the characters before, like and like you know how you looking at other anime and you keep seeing it pop up. You be like, I knew he was gonna get it, just not how. You know what I'm saying? So, but I like the way the power system worked. I thought the only thing I thought was a little cheesy as the main character gets fire powers. I'm like, of course, either it's fire or electric. But I still rock with it because we've been watching shows for a while where like the main character is usually not just the weakest. He don't get like the coolest shit either. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool for someone to at least have cool powers to be a main character.
I can't wait. I can't wait for I love this, bro. I love this type of moment where like you telling us this and you only 20 chapters in. Oh man, bro. Oh,
you don't know.
Just wait.
Not know.
Oh boy. You guys, you got some stuff to look forward to. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I enjoy the pacing too, because they don't feel like they're wasting my time.
Yeah.
Because I've read some manga before, and I haven't hit a filler yet either. So I thought that was.
Oh, there's no filler. There's no filler.
No, there's no filler. Yeah. What's been your favorite talent that you've been exposed to so far?
So far I've only seen that Tevin dude, how he has the beast powers. The dude with the speed, the one dude who got his face wrapped, who have the little goblin that pops up.
He's my favorite. Man. He's my favorite.
Of course, the main character, Che. His master was cool. I still haven't figured out the one black dude that they're trying to, who's on the run right now, who Rakash, who they think killed their master, but he didn't. I haven't I you know how I see them kill the cyborgs, but they still really haven't told you.
You got a lot to look forward to. They explain it later.
That's what I'm saying. Like they still haven't really broke his shit down. The shark dude I thought was pretty cool, who got killed by
You like what's the old girl name? His daughter. The granddaughter. The one that teaches them.
Well, right now she's at the part where she was just like, "Hey, I'll show you what my power is if you impress me. You didn't impress me, so I ain't showing you shit."
But you saw she got that box. You saw she got that box.
Well, it was wrapped up. But
she showed that box. But that's why I love, bro, because I love them series where it leaves you something to look forward to every chapter. Like you don't just see this, like you see that she got this box and she like, hey, I'm gonna show you my powers if you beat me. Now you got something to look forward to. Like not because now I want to see what her power is. Right. You got a lot to look forward to.
I have no expectations because I have no idea what it is yet. And then as everything starts to develop or people start to die, then you be like, okay, I see what this world is. I see what this universe is. I don't even know if they do any world building yet because they only talked about the war, but from one perspective. You know what I'm saying? If it's a war, like I was like, oh, eventually they got to flesh this out. So
David,
let's go.
David, they do all of that.
Yeah, I know
they did all of
but
that.
they've only done it so far.
You're gonna get everything.
Yeah. That was
bro, this is not one of those series where they leave you on a plot line unresolved forever. You know how, like, I'll use an example. You know how in Bleach, you remember when Aizen showed up and he was like, I've known about you ever since you were like born, Ichigo. And then we actually don't figure out what that meant until the very end of the series, when you find out that he is Soul Reaper, part Quincy, part Hollow, like you don't find out that out until you remember at the 1,000-Year Blood War, when they show the backstory about his mom and how his mom and dad met. Bro, that's almost like 300 chapters later.
Yeah.
The one part
this not gonna happen to you. This is not gonna happen to you with Ordeal, bro. They're literally gonna give you everything. So I'm
assuming,
see it.
because of the way how people love it.
Yeah.
The one thing I really want to know is the you know how you talk about the 4 great powers.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the backstory I'm actually looking forward to. I love to know how powers start and where they are, because they already did the French part, the French Revolution thing, where
you about to get that
they beat Napoleon and all that.
Yeah, I love this for you, bro. I love this for you.
It's gonna be a beautiful journey for you, because you haven't met. I ain't trying to ruin anything.
Yeah,
I was scrolling through to see where you were at in your journey, and you said the first 20. You haven't been exposed to
in the class.
You haven't been exposed to the Egyptian dude yet, right?
The only Egyptian dude I met is the main villain right now.
He got
Rakash.
He got that Rakash. He's the only dude. Yeah, he's the only guy I've met, and then I met his granddaughter. You met the dude who's over the compound with the glasses and the sword, and then of course they got kids there, and then you just met the people that the dude was training. That's all I've met so far.
You know how I said something about Togenaki and how you can kind of like miss a couple episodes?
Yeah.
And you like, I catch it next time.
Yeah.
Ordeal is not one of those things. It's like as soon as the next episode comes out, you're on a high from the beginning of the thing, from the beginning of when it starts to the latest episode. Like there is no like
he leave every chapter with a cliffhanger.
There is no slowdown. Like every single, like, you know how when you watch the Red Naruto, like you might have a couple filler episodes in between. It's like, I'm kind of left like, well, shit, if the next episode comes out, cool. If it doesn't, we can wait a couple weeks. This is not that. Like if the chapter ends on a cliffhanger, you're like watching the clock, like, all right, swipe, refresh. All right, it posted. All right, let me go ahead and get it. Let me go and watch it, because I have so many unanswered questions. And
it's kind of like how Solo was for Solo. I would say out of all the chapters, it might have had 2 or 3 or 4 down periods where it was like it was just a good chapter between like him and his sister. Other than that, it was go time.
Yeah. That's that, bro. Hey, actually, man, that's a good comparison in terms of pacing. Solo Leveling didn't have any filler. Everything was always like building on top of the previous chapters.
Yeah.
And so you always, it's like you on a roller coaster that is constantly going through loops and shit, and it's like you know how some roller coasters will have that mid period where you're climbing up again, building up. You don't have that with Solo Leveling. Like the build up starts, and then it's all roller coaster from that point forward. So that's the same thing with Ordeal, is that really your build up was that period where Che didn't have no powers.
Yeah.
Then after that, you full steam ahead from that point forward, bro.
I'm enjoying our lingo in there too. Like it was a part where when Che was he called his boy, and then he was like, all right, I gotta go. And then his wife was like, can I have my husband back? And I'm like, that's our kind of language. That's how we talk. And I was like, that's dope. I appreciate the little stuff.
Yeah. That's good, man. I'm happy, bro.
Yeah. It's a good read, man. It's a really good read.
All right, man. All right. So
I don't know if we ever gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who, like, if they would even pick. Did anyone ever even pick that up to even be?
Well, we talked about that. The Damo was talking about that they might pick it up, like Webtoon.
Webtoons announced they have
it animated.
They have six. They have six. They have 6 webtoons that they are going to animate. They already announced the first 3, and everybody is speculating that Brent is gonna get a green light for Ordeal to be animated, and it's solely because, and the reason why people are thinking this is because if you look at Brent's IG page, he's been dropping like 3D animations, and he's like been like doing this like more consistently. He's like, oh, you guys have more to look forward to, and you even when you're on Facebook and you're scrolling, they're doing like animated clips of like the first episode where Shay's fighting the spiky guy.
Look, let me tell you statistics on Webtoon, man. Ordeal currently has 665,000 people subscribed to it and 57.4 million total views.
There you go.
So is number 5 rated action series on Webtoon. So
there you go.
You know, it's there. You know, it's there, bro. Somebody just need to animate it. So it's
yeah.
But man, all right. So I'm gonna transition us into the next thing, man. Me and Damo been rewatching Hitman Reborn. You know, we talked about that before. They bringing it back. It's an old series from the like the early to mid 2000s. And yeah, we've been rewatching it. You know, I mean, it's a series that's near and dear to my heart. But I'm curious as to how Damo, how you feel about it, man. Have you watched the first arc? Like I told you, like the all the way up to the Varia arc. What episode you on?
So I have not. So I watched a couple episodes and then I kind of like died off for a second. Yeah. Probably because I was probably watching it at the wrong time. I wasn't giving it the time they needed. But I can see why it is a cult classic. I'm gonna finish watching it, but I can see why it's a cult classic.
What episode you on?
I can't tell you, but I can tell you that he now has a squad. Yeah, he now has followers.
Yeah, it's
that was, and I'm not gonna lie to you. That part alone, when he started doing that started making me pay more attention.
It's a slow start to it, man. It's a slow start. It's a slow start series, and it starts off almost like a slice of life. It's like very, like it starts off very slow. But you know, for the people who don't know about what Hitman Reborn is about, it's about this kid named Tsunayoshi Sawada, and he basically in the first episode, he is told by this baby that is actually a hitman. A hitman baby, that he is supposed to become the next in line to become the head of a mafia family, the biggest mafia family. I guess I don't know if in the world, but I guess like in the biggest mafia family. It's called the Vongola family. And so the baby says that you are next in line, and I got to train you in order to, you know, kind of inherit that mantle. And this kid is like He's not somebody. This kid is not somebody who you would think would become the leader of a mafia family. He's weak. He's cowardly. All the above. You know, and you know, he's a crybaby too. He's like Deku from My Hero. He's a crybaby. So, you know, reborn. You know, that's the hitman baby. Is teaching him how to become a you know, not really a hitman, but just a good leader. You know, and how to also utilize his powers, and the starting power system is called see, Damo, I don't know if you are of course I'm sure you're probably reading it with the subs, but the subs call it desperation.
I seen it.
Desperation Flames. But Desperation Flames is not actually like the Japanese translation. The translation is like Undying Will Flames, which sounds way cooler. That's come from the manga. It's like Undying Will Flames. But it's basically like you Reborn shoots him with this bullet that manifests his powers, and it's his like
dying wishes, his
regrets.
regrets.
His regrets and his wishes. So it's like if
Mhm.
he was fighting somebody and or somebody like was trying to hurt somebody that he care about, his regret would be if he is unable to save them. And so he shoots him with the reborn, shoots him with the shot. He gets strong and he's able to fight, to try to save the people he care about. And like Damo said, like now he's like amassing members that would be part of his family, his familia. So it's dope, man.
If I could say anything about the remaking of the series, I would say it's very much needed, and that's only coming from somebody who's watched something like Yu Yu Hakusho and then turned around and watched something like Hunter x Hunter. The pacing is different, the colors are different, the animation is different, the story is different, but the story is good. But it's kind of hard to get into a story like that if it's not in line with new series. It's kind of slow and it makes you want to fall off of it, and that's why it could be a cult classic if you grew up in those times, right?
You got to go into it with the expectation that the animation is going to be what it was back then. Like you can't go into it with the expectation of it being up to 2025 standards.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you a perfect example. It's the equivalent of you watching One Piece right now in Elbath, or you watching it in Wano, and you're like showing your friend, like, bro, like, do you see what Luffy is doing right now? And then you're like, just started from episode 1, and you show them the clip of Luffy doing that fire fist on that island, and it's like it's overly animated. It's right, it's overly animated. It's like 4K, everything like that. And you tell them to watch from episode 1. Look,
what is it? Episode 1, and when he stretches his arm too far, that shit get all wriggly, like
loose, right? Shit. Yeah, but it's like the animation is weird. The face are all blobby. It's like not developed the way it's. And it's kind of hard to like pay attention.
Yeah,
but when you know where it's going, you know where the animation is gonna go. It makes it easy to keep watching it.
Hey, One Piece fights don't get good until Luffy learns Gear Second.
I mean, to be honest with you,
No, I like to fight with him and Crocodile.
That was okay. Well, I mean, that's a little bit different because that was one of them things where Luffy had to be creative. You remember he had to use he had to use water.
Blood.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. He had to use his own blood. But he had to be wet in order to hit Crocodile because he's sand. So
I thought that
remember
was
he did the same thing with Enel. You remember Enel, like Enel couldn't hurt him because he's rubber, and rubber insulates lightning.
I thought those were really good fights in the beginning.
I mean, I'm looking at that from what he just said. He's talking about Wano and shit. Like if you look at Wano animation, you like these fights, these high speed, like high impact fights. Now. Gear Second is when it starts to get high speed, high impact, because that's when it starts to be like
people actually CP9.
Yep,
fight with CP9.
CP9. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you fought Lucci.
Imagine telling people, yo, you gotta wait till about 400. You know what I'm saying? Imagine.
That's what people were saying though. People were saying that like you gotta. I'm 1,000 episodes in, bro. I'm at 1, bro. You gotta be here, bro. You gotta start an episode. Like what?
That is facts though. The fights with CP9 are the actual like that's when you start getting the best fights of the series up until that point. I mean, that's like because the fights against CP9 is probably the best fights, low-key. I mean, I agree.
But anything before that and in between that is kind of booty juice because it's like everything going up until, like you said, CP0 outside of Crocodile, I guess, but I kind of tuned out that whole.
But when we were watching it back then, it was fire.
Because everything else was animated the exact same.
Yeah, like when you think, could y'all watch Naruto back when before it? Like, okay, actually, I ain't gonna use Naruto in that because that shit, low key, the fight against Zabuza and on forward was kind of gas. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But this what you just said,
Kakashi versus Zabuza was kind of fire.
Bro, what you just said in this conversation kind of goes back to one of the other episodes we had when we were talking about new animes and how like most of us wouldn't watch it if it didn't jump right into the like Kaiju number 8. We wouldn't watch it unless it jumped right into the action.
Yeah.
You know, Attack on Titan. We wouldn't watch it. Bro, if you just looked at Attack on Titan and you stretched it out 5 episodes before we saw like that actual events that happened with him and his mom, bro, a lot of us wouldn't even make it that far. Right? When you look back at Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto, you look at
Yu Yu Hakusho started slow. You remember that? You remember there wasn't no type of like fighting, like for real. It was like street fights. It was like street fights.
But they emotionally brought you in though. Like you remember when damn, what was his name? Kuwabara, when he cried at his funeral. I felt that.
Yeah.
So like you already emotionally was drawn, and you like, all right, I need to see more. I need to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, but nowadays it's different. Like back then, people were a lot more empathetic. Now people aren't, so they really could care less. Like you crying.
Look, I'm gonna present you because I mean, because Hitman Reborn actually preceded the popularity of Naruto and Bleach and all this shit. Like Hitman, that's why you can see such a big difference in the animation quality. Series that people would watch that are comparable would be like Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, not Hitman, History's Greatest Disciple, Kenichi. Those are series from the very early 2000s, you know, even like really like the late 90s that got that lesser quality animation, and started off very slow in terms of walking you into the fights, because like I said, like Yu Yu Hakusho, we didn't actually get introduced to the spirit gun until they meet Genkai. You know, so we got a lot of fights where it was just straight fists, just regular street fights. You remember the beginning of Bleach, you know, Ichigo, you know, gets his Shinigami powers very early on, but you remember when you see Byakuya show up and Byakuya like does the flash step and he like stabs Ichigo, and you like, we ain't never seen nobody do no shit like that before. You then you start to see like, damn, like we've been watching these dudes fight with like literally like nothing up until this point. And like you just said, like what do you call it? What was the show that you had said where they was One Piece? The fights in retrospect, it would have been fire back then, but now that we know what we can get, it starts to be like, I don't want to go back and watch that shit. You know, so that's it's just the nature. It's what do they call that shit where it's like David, you would know the word I'm looking for, like how video games progress over time. And so you would never go back and play a PlayStation 1 game if that game got a remake on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
it's just not true. Like seeing the pixelated characters and all that. It's just hard. It's just hard. It's just hard to go back.
Yeah, like if someone announces they're gonna make a remake, sometimes I'll be like, I'm just gonna wait till the remake come out.
Yeah, it's just hard to go back, man. You know, I mean, visually, I don't know. Maybe it's just something about our eyes. You know, you like seeing the low frames. You know, I be
seeing the low frame
YouTube
on
videos.
A high def, to see low frames in 4K looks even worse than it did when it was out.
Yeah.
True. Well, I hope Hitman Reborn gets the credit that it deserves, and the animation it deserves, as well as when they reanimate it, that they get the pacing up to par with new.
When is this supposed to come out?
They haven't said nothing. So they had a 20th anniversary teaser animation, just showing a recap of all the events up until now. It was like a short recap. It's like a 3-minute long video. Like, so it's not like a real true recap. Yeah, it's not like a true recap. It's just showing scenes from every arc up until now. But the 20th anniversary thing recap was meant to be an announcement that there is a new project that's currently in production, called Hitman Reborn, the animation. Which is this basically saying Hitman Reborn, the remake.
Right.
Same shit they did. Same shit they did with Rurouni Kenshin.
I'm watching
Bleach. 1,000-Year Blood War. They did the same thing with Bleach.
Yeah, that's their way of doing. That's their way of announcing things.
Yeah.
Also, man, I forgot to mention during the news topics. Avengers Doomsday has been getting trailers. Teaser trailers.
Yes, they have.
I don't know if y'all on the Brad and Damo. I don't know if y'all have seen the first one. The first one was Captain America. You know, like not Captain America, like new Captain America, like Falcon Captain America, but
Steve
Rogers Captain America.
Yeah, he was holding the baby.
You know, yeah. Well, at the end of Endgame, remember he ended up staying with Peggy, in another timeline, and so and so now he has a baby, and we assume that somehow he's gonna get wrapped up into events, so that's gonna be dope to see him again. I'm curious as to how he's gonna have a shield again because he gave his shield away, but then again he's in another timeline, so I guess he could just get another shield, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, he's probably still gonna have the same shield when he left.
Falcon gonna give it to him?
Well, no, because when he went back with Peggy, he had a shield with him. And then that past is gonna meet the same Falcon in the future. They both got the exact same shields, just different times.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because he took the shield with him to return all the stones, and then when he came back, he gave
Mjolnir back to Thor, and he gave that's right, that's true.
Falcon. So Falcon is gonna still have a shield in the new future, but that old Steve Rogers is gonna have the same shield. Interesting.
Yeah. But I mean, that's exciting though. I mean, I don't know, me and David are heavily invested.
I try to find
Marvel.
Something every day.
Yeah, we heavily invested in Marvel. I tell people, man, me and David then had long conversations about just Marvel stuff, on our own in the past. So, it's exciting. But I think that the teaser trailers are gonna be like different characters, right? David is gonna be different characters each trailer.
Yeah. They're supposed to have a Thor one, and then after that, it kind of gets a little hazy. But the one that's
out
right now,
X-Men one. It's
a Cyclops. It's a Cyclops one so far. So I haven't watched the little grainy one of that one yet. I've only seen the still frames.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. I mean, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do, man. It's
like, time.
Yeah,
we need mutants.
Yeah, we do. X-Men 97 season 2 gonna be this year too, right? So
yes, sir.
So I mean, I think they kind of seeing now that what we want, what we need, man. They're gonna give us what we want and need. But all right, so time to go into the end of year wrap up. It's the end of 2025, about to be 2026. I hope y'all got y'all New Year's resolutions ready.
No.
My New Year's resolution gonna be the same thing that it always is: trying to lose weight. Bro,
I got a Planet Fitness membership, bro. If you want to go with me, bro, I know we stay like 2 hours away from each other, but we can make it work.
Trying to lose weight, man. That's why I say it's the same. It's the same one every year, bro. That's
the coolest way to not go. You gotta travel an hour,
and it ain't been accomplished yet. So I know, but for real, I've been working on my health, like eating more healthy. So I mean, that's my way of trying to reach that goal. But the exercise definitely is a necessity. So, but that's just me though. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all ain't got to share y'all New Year's resolution. I'm just saying, I hope that everybody has one. Something. Sure. Find something that you want to do, man.
Get your credit scores up out
lock in, and make sure you stay consistent even when you don't feel like doing it. Look, my last year's resolution was to spend more time with friends and family, take days off of work, and actually use that time for myself, go do some things I actually want to do, start focusing on my health, and find something I like to do and stick with it. Bro, I did it. Oh, and get my truck. Bro, I got my truck, bro. I got my truck in the middle of the year, bro. I spent more time with family and friends. I took
now you on a podcast, bro. Think of that too, man. Look at you. You find the time to do
there you go, bro. There you go, bro. And then look, next year, my New Year's resolution for next year is, hey, look, lock in on my poetry. Start spending more time with friends and family. Start doing more of that, and just working on my health too, man. Because health is wealth, and we getting older, man. We getting older. I'm popping in the morning. I sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies. At any given time of the day, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'll take all of that, and I'll add, man. I'm trying to get down my game backlog.
Man, oh my God.
Look, y'all want to see mine, bro? I got
For
Marvel
real?
Spider-Man 2. I ain't played that yet. I got that on PlayStation.
What? You tripping? What?
Yo, hey, look, I got Horizon Forbidden West. I ain't finished that.
What?
I ain't finished that either. I ain't finished mine either.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I ain't even started that yet. That's on PlayStation 2. I got games on my damn Steam library that I ain't.
Steam is ridiculous.
Look, what is it? I just finished Hogwarts Legacy. I went back to play.
You finished that game?
I had to go back and finish it. So I finished Hogwarts Legacy maybe like 2 months ago.
I didn't know that was the finishing it. Jeez.
Yeah, I beat the campaign or whatever.
Right. Spider-Man 2. What was that game of the year 1 year?
Nah, but I'm sure it was on the list.
It deserves it.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. It's one of the best opening scenes against Sandman, like in video games, period. That opening, man.
Bro, I didn't play the original Spider-Man game or the Miles Morales game because it took me so long to get my hands on a PS5. So to get Spider-Man 2, and I waited a long time, bro. I got Spider-Man 2 this year. I got it this year, bro. And when I tell you, I started playing it. Yeah. And I played it every day for like 5-6 days straight. I binged it. I played it, bro.
Look,
Mark.
I feel you. I don't doubt what y'all saying because I know it. I know it's gas. I just for some reason can't get to it. Bro. Look,
100% anything.
Look. I'm about to read off my backlog. Additional, I got Ninja Gaiden 4. I started playing that. I hadn't beat it yet. What's this game? Metaphor Refantasio.
Incredible.
Started that. Ain't finished it yet. Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7 Reunion. I actually beat Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Crisis is so underrated, man.
You like Crisis Core? You played it?
Crisis is fire. Crisis is fire.
You play? Did you play the original one on PSP?
No, I haven't played. The only ones I played on Xbox 360.
Wait, okay, no. Oh, you talking about a different game. You talking about different game.
I was talking about Crisis.
Okay, yeah. I'm talking about Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7 Reunion.
Oh, I ain't played no Final Fantasy game. I ain't never played no Final Fantasy.
You missing out. You missing out.
Really good storytelling.
Oh, also, I ain't beat Neo 2. I got Neo 2. I ain't beat that. Neo 3 about to come out in 2 months. Like 3 months or some shit. Bro, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. And I got new games in my damn Steam library. My wife just gave me like $400 in Steam gift cards.
What?
I'm like shit. Like I got money to buy new games. I ain't beat my old games.
This is the time to. But that winter sale is legit.
Man, for real.
I'm about to buy Dispatch. Actually, I'm gonna get Dispatch when we get off of here.
Yo, D, let me ask you this, bro. Yeah. How, for all the people out there, dog, I don't know if you did or not, but how the hell you beat Black Wukong before me? Because I'm in the 60s, and I haven't even looked at the game, bro. I've been getting my ass kicked.
FM playing that shit on easy.
I played it on easy.
You said what?
I beat Black Man Wukong, man.
How do y'all beat Black Wukong? I'm
a Souls gamer, bro. I'm a Souls like gamer. Like
do you leave it? I leave it on normal, but I would never go against my mental health and put nothing on hard.
It depends. I mean, I don't play all my games. I don't play all my games on hard.
Extreme.
So I won't lie to you.
I'm breaking the screen if I put it on hard.
Yes.
Yeah,
the hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Damon against your mental health, you put it on hard is crazy.
But the like Souls games are meant actually to be hard, like at base difficulty. So I would say that your typical game, you have your easy, your normal, your hard, your super hard. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to Souls like games, that's like it's Dark Souls games. So when it comes to Souls games like Dark Souls, Souls likes like Elden Ring, or when it comes to like a Black Myth Wukong, those games are actually on hard mode at normal difficulty. So don't be ashamed. Anybody out there that ain't beat one of those games or having trouble with a boss, don't be ashamed. These games are actually on hard mode from normal. you look. I know.
Imagine what your library would look like if you played everything on hard.
Yeah, nah.
Like mine, because I only play 4 games a year.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So imagine, dog. You wouldn't be able to get through it. And besides, like, I play a lot of multiplayer games at times. Yeah. So the trauma's real. I can't play nothing no hard after dealing with YNs all day. I just can't do it.
Look, I'll tell you this though. Another thing is that I don't enjoy games that make me have to do a replay on hard mode to get extra difficulty that is like artificial difficulty, like raising the health, like giving extra health bars, or like I enjoy built-in difficulty, like for example, like a different pattern like of attack, like when your enemy like has a different attack pattern, or they have a phase 2 now, shit like that. I enjoy that. I don't enjoy extra health bars, stronger attacks or shit like that, or like I don't enjoy that, because that's not what difficulty means to me. To me, it means you doing something different. Now I got to switch up my whole play style to beat you.
Right. Like Ghost of Yote, well, like every hit means death.
Yeah, you know, like I don't like that. I don't like that. Like one hit killing me. Like I don't like that. But
what if it ain't fatal?
But
what if you like graze me?
But if you come at me and then the first fight, you know, you was all normal and shit, and in the second fight you like resurrect yourself and you got like wings of fire and like a flaming spear, and now like you do a whole nother set of attacks. Now like, oh shit, like I need like
hey,
I ain't know you was I ain't know you was gonna do it. Like it's like Bankai, bro. Like imagine every damn boss got a Bankai. Like you know, and they only use it when they're about to lose. Like they be like, you thinking you done won, you good, and then nigga says Bankai, it ruin your whole day. You know, shit.
But see, all right, cool. It's all right to lose, bro. Everybody can't listen. Going through a game, I feel like it's not all about winning. I think sometimes it's about being challenged. And once you lose a couple times, and when you finally get that win, it's like,
a couple.
I did it, yo. Let's go.
Damo. It's some bosses that I didn't spend days on.
True, bro. Like
Elden Ring, Millennia, Blade of Mikola, Radon in Elden Ring, another Elden Ring boss. Radon actually, you fight the nigga twice, different times. Like, you know, so and the nigga is crazy. That's hard. Who else, bro? I don't know if y'all ever played this, man. Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. It came out this year.
I tried it. It was
the bosses on that motherfucker is hard too.
It was pissing me off.
First Berserker Kazan had some hard bosses. Look, I'm telling you, bro. Like I didn't. It's some bosses in some games I done fought probably at least 100 times.
What y'all gonna do when what is the game that's supposed to come out? It's supposed to be like Souls. It's a samurai game next year.
Phantom Blade Zero.
What are y'all gonna do when Phantom Blade Zero comes out?
That look hard though.
I'm anticipating.
Like,
it's right on my end.
I'm putting it on normal. I just feel like normal is the intended difficulty y'all made the game under.
Yeah, but
everything above that is just to piss you off.
You ain't never presented a game to me that scared me so much that I wasn't gonna beat it. I mean, I don't like playing horror games, but I'm talking about like when it comes to if you put me in a game and I got powers and I got weapons and I can fight, my nigga, you ain't never scared me so much to like where I'm not gonna play that shit and beat it. Like, that's just how I feel. That's why I can't play horror games. You ain't gonna put me in the shoes of a normal nigga with a gun
like this
against zombies and like.
You beat Expedition, right? 33.
Yeah.
So did you beat that Expedition 1 dude that was under the ground, under the one level? He's like the hardest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't beat it. Like I beat it, but I didn't. You can one shot him twice. Like he has 2 phases. You can one shot him twice. Like that's what I did. I see. I'm that type of guy. What is it? Expedition 33. I want to say, is that 100% Expedition 33? I had most of the upgrades and whatnot on my characters. I had my characters maxed out. And so I just equipped my characters in a way where I could one-shot him twice, and I beat him. But if you want to do it the hard way, you can go in that bitch and try to parry everything that he do. I mean, that's ruin your life. That's not my life. Ruin your life. Like, as long as you show up for the podcast every Sunday, we good. But yeah, ruin your life. That ain't my life. But yeah, you can go in there and you can't dodge his attacks. You have to parry it.
Bro, that's just like
and what he does, his attacks,
Elite Four.
His attacks have what you call that shit?
Like
it's an after effect. So it's like if a nigga swung his sword at you and missed you, and you thought you was good, but it's another sword behind it that's coming. That's an after effect of the first swing. That's how bad it is. So yeah, everything you got to parry it twice, and you got to get the timing's got to be perfect. So yeah, that is the hardest boss, and I tried to beat him legit, and I was like, nah, like
he's one of the hardest bosses I ever fought. I had to cheese it. I ended up beating it. Yeah. I actually took everyone out of my party, so the one person I had will be the strongest.
See how you got to.
Then I one-shotted him.
See how you got to do all this extra shit just to beat it.
You got to do a lot of hula hoops and
get good. You showing up to the listen, you got your ass whooped by Cynthia in the Elite Four and say, you know what? Fuck it.
Nah, bro.
Let me go get a bunch of. Let me
feel Red several times.
I'm finna fill my party with 6 100 level Pokemon, bro, and I'm finna just blitz this shit.
Nah, you gotta EV and IV train the motherfuckers too. You gotta. But I fought Red multiple times in Mount Silver and Pokemon Silver.
That's different. That shit meant to be impossible. That shit.
Red had like level 80 and 90 Pokemon.
Yeah. But I was already 100 by the time I got the Red.
Nah, bro. I don't think that's intended, because like the Elite Four was only like in like the 60s.
60s and 60s and barely 70s.
Like Red was in the 80s and 90s.
Guy, so that's what I'm saying. I grind. Grind is my favorite part of any game.
Man. But grinding back then, you remember Pokemon only gain experience when you use them in battle.
Oh yeah,
now XP share is on automatically.
All
the time, like in games.
Yeah.
Because I'm currently playing through some of the Switch Pokemon games. I just beat Sword. Now I'm playing Legends Arceus. XP share is on all the time, so you don't have to do all that shit. But yeah, I'm not. I would never go back and play the old Pokemon games. Fuck that.
Y'all some Weenie Hut Junior motherfucker, bro. Y'all like everything on easy. That's why they made. It's
not about easy. It's not about easy. It's quality of life, Damo. Quality of life, Damo. Listen. You live your life. You telling me in your normal everyday life that if you could use one of them salad choppers where you just press down and it cuts your vegetables and shit for you for your salad, you use a knife and cut that shit by hand when you could just chop your shit with the little machine. You telling me that you ain't gonna use the shit to help you out with your quality of life?
Well, the question is, do I like cooking or do I like eating?
Both.
I like cooking. Both. I like cooking. I'm gonna cook it the long way.
Pause.
I don't want to just throw a hot pocket in the microwave. I want to cut my pepperonis. I want to.
Back in the day, you remember the peanut butter and jelly that used to be already mixed up in the jar? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know. The Smuckers, they got the straight. Lazy, bro.
You look like you eat jelly warm.
My homeboy used to have that shit,
bro.
And that
jelly
shit
warm.
Slap.
You nasty,
bro. Hey, that shit used to slap.
Do you eat jelly warm? That's disgusting.
Crazy.
Oh, wait, y'all niggas ain't never had no Neapolitan ice cream.
I mean, of course.
But we actually,
leave me alone.
We eat all of them at the same time. We ask for flavor.
It's like,
leave me alone.
It's the difference of it feel like Damo was like, yo, you know what? I like soup, but I need it to last longer. So I'm gonna
Damo want to eat his soup with a fork. Like that's that.
He wanted to last longer,
just for the difficulty of it. Like,
yeah.
That's crazy. You crazy nigga.
All my spoons in the dishwasher. I'm finna see if I can finish this soup.
audience, this is not representative of the Anime podcast. Damo
it is.
Damo is on his own on this.
No, I'm not. Wait, I'm pretty sure I got people that feel the same way I do.
No, you do. I listen to them every day on breakdown videos, and I don't understand them. I'm like, hey, there is an intended way to play something, and then there was like, hey, if this isn't enough for you, there is a way to take it over the top. Now, this is not intended.
That's why people do the Nuzlocks for Pokemon. It's like you do the Nuzlocke where you like if a Pokemon faint is dead and you don't use it no more.
In my defense, I finish games extremely too quickly. That is the reason why I put games on hard. Because think about it, bro. If I put a game on easy or normal, I'll finish it in 3 days, bro. I got too much free time. But if I put it on hard, it'll make me wait at least a week. I don't like spending $70 on a video game on a beat in 2 days, bro.
I don't like you, bro. I don't like
you. Bro?
I don't like you, man.
But listen, our backlog is already crazy.
I don't like
you. You got to get to some of these.
David, don't even try to reason with him. I don't like him no more, bro. I don't like this nigga. Like, because he talk about spending $70 on the game he beat in 2 days. But like, did you get like your hours out of it? I'm not talking like. Of course, you don't want to spend no money. Of course, you don't want to spend no money in no game and beat it in 2 days in 10 hours. But if you play that game for 48 hours that you awake them 2 days, that's your money's worth because most games are supposed to be 40 hours. Yeah. Most games are between 25 and 40 hours.
But me putting the game on the hardest difficulty possible is the difference between me spending $70 on a game on Monday and finishing on Tuesday just to buy another $70 game on Wednesday.
This is a nigga that watches.
That's when you go back to your backlog.
My backlog is
empty. Like that.
This is a nigga.
My backlog is empty.
This is a nigga that watches anime. You watch anime. You watch anime, and you see a character like struggle against opposition, adversity, and you in your mind say, let me make that a little bit harder so that I can like you watch ReZero, he returned from death. Every time he died, he returned from death.
Right.
And he got to rinse and repeat. Try something new. Oh shit. I know what's gonna happen. Let me try something new. Then they throw curveballs. Damn, shit ain't happened the same this time.
Right.
You want this nigga to also have some extra shit just for artificial difficulty?
Sakura. I hate Sakura. I hope I hope every day of her life is difficult. I hate Sakura.
I just, bro, I resonate with the idea of having difficulty. I don't resonate with the idea of like just making shit difficult just because though. Like,
I understand.
It's you ain't hitting for us, bro. Right now, it's not. It ain't resonating with me, Damo. I'm sorry. And I thought it was cool, but now I know if we was to ever get isekai into another world together,
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I don't need to hang out with you. I don't need to hang out with you. I don't need to be nowhere near you.
Yeah, he going to the highest dungeon right out the gate.
Yeah, I don't need to be nowhere near you, bro. You gonna look, you gonna get isekai to another world, and you gonna be isekai to a third one. And I'm gonna be leveling up on trash mobs in the low level dungeon.
I'm killing slimes for like 2 years.
Yeah, bro. I'm killing slime for 2 years. So I can fight the demon lord.
I'm taking a hell key. I'm going straight to that dungeon where the demons and the Cerberus at, bro. I'm going straight down on level 1.
And you remember what happened to him?
Absolutely, bro. But he came back.
Almost died.
He lost and he came back.
Almost died. That's all I got to say. All right, man. All right, look, we didn't went off on a tangent. All right. So back to the year-end wrap-up. All right, y'all ready? Yeah. We about to go through these. All right. Let's go. All right. So the first topic for our year-end wrap-up is gonna be your biggest letdown or disappointment series this year. I'll get mine first. The beginning after the end. That's a manhwa. The manhwa is fire. The animation on the anime did not hit for me the way it should have. And I was very disappointed because that could have been an amazing series. But that's my biggest disappointment. What y'all got?
I'm gonna let y'all go.
All right, go ahead, Brian.
I think I know this is gonna be a generic answer, but I'm speaking as a person that started this anime this year, and you probably already know what I'm gonna say. Naruto.
Say my here.
You said Naruto.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, but that's not a 2025 series though. But I mean, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But you just started it this year.
It's a series I started in 2025, so I'm gonna give it that love. But a series in 2025 that did let me down.
I mean, you mentioned Togen Anki earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with. I was gonna go with Togen Anki, only because, like I said, I wish it gave me more, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think even though Record of Ragnarok is a short series, I was really blown away with what it gave us. So it's pretty dope.
All right, David, what you got?
I got two. My first one is that Unaware Atelier, whatever.
Unaware Atelier Master.
It felt like it had it should have had more than, like, after I finished, I was like, I can't say I didn't enjoy myself, but I was like, I wanted more. I felt like he was actually gonna be dope, or find out he was aware of how great he really was. And it started to let me down. Like episode by episode, it started to go down.
It's one of them tropes. It's one of them anime tropes where characters really be stupid strong and don't even know, don't even realize it. They don't even realize like how good they are.
It felt like it just never it wasn't delivering on what I was hoping for. Yeah. And then my second one is Rent a Girlfriend this last season. I quit. It's fun, but now it's just like the same old. Like, yo, boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl. Other girls absolutely love and adore him, but he don't want their ass. He wants the one that's emotionally unavailable. Now I'm at the point I'm just like, all right, man, we just gonna keep doing this. Like, she know you like you. She know you like her. You know you like her. She kind of like you, but now no one's gonna say nothing. You're lying to your grandma, and now we're just doing this. We're just going in this circle repeatedly.
That's absolutely the story of Rent a Girlfriend.
Yeah, but we're 4 seasons in and nothing's changed. Yeah. Like, I'm watching the other slice of life where the dude already slept with the girl. I'm like, oh yeah, this is my kind of shit now. You know what I'm saying? We're not even out of the first season. Like, they already together. I'm like, oh, but we doing this? I said, yeah, they kind of messing with me now.
Dave, the demo, did you have a biggest letdown, disappointment series?
Letdown, not too many, bro, because to be honest, this year I kind of just focused on like new animes and things that I just wanted to get into. But if I had to name like a few that I did start but didn't really like, the way that the direction they went, is probably like Hell's Paradise, because why would you get me hooked on that and then take it away from me? Like, why would you just stop it and then wait so long to give me a sequel? Why am I waiting so long for season 2? That don't make sense. Another letdown. One Piece. Why are we going into a different format when we've been getting the same format for so long?
I mean, we talked about that. You remember we said that animation is going to be better because they are making it seasonal. You know, it's gonna increase the animation quality and also take some stress off of the animators because they don't have to produce every single week. So, I mean, it's not for us. I think I mean, other than the animation quality increasing, it's not for us. It's really mostly probably for them.
Understood, but it's still a letdown, right? It's still a letdown. And then I want to say my last one. My last one is probably Boruto, because I expected I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I hated Naruto. Like, not hated Naruto. I love Naruto, but I felt like this year was the year for Boruto to kind of like sneak his way into like the big 3 again. Yeah. And it didn't happen.
You seen Studio Period is gonna be animating the time skip new anime, Two Blue Vortex.
Reading the manga, I know where it's going.
You seen his new outfit?
Yes, I've been reading the manga, bro. That's why I'm saying, bro, it's been a letdown, bro, because I'm like, why? Like, for it to go from like innocent Boruto with the like, you know, he was cheating at first. He had the fake like little shit on his arm. He was cheating and shit. To like where it's at now, bro. Like where it's at now has like it's nothing compared to what it was then.
They kind of seemed like they was gonna go a certain way with the Boruto series. They was like kind of like merging like ninja like jutsu with like technology, and they seemed like they was kind of like gonna do their own thing. Yeah, and then went back to the Otsutsuki clan being like the major villains. Yes. You know, and like Kaguya, and like Kaguya was just like the beginning. Like she was like in comparison, Kaguya I guess would be looked at as very weak in comparison to all of the other Otsutsukis. Like they can do like a lot of other shit. Like so, I mean,
so that right there threw me out. But yeah, that's my biggest letdown. That's it.
I feel you. All right. So next topic is breakout hits and surprise successes of 2025. What y'all got?
Got Yagura.
That's you consider that a surprise success? Was that surprising?
I've been reading it.
Surprising? Was that surprise? You think it's surprising that people enjoyed it as much as they did?
Surprising in a way that I've watched a lot of anime. I'm sorry, I've read a lot of manga that either hasn't been animated, or I've read a lot of manga that has been animated and hasn't taken to the general public that way. So like, shit. But yeah, anywho.
Your camera froze up.
I know.
I think it's surprising in the sense that we get an anime that represents Black culture accurately.
In what way? So it's like in what way?
Look at Jabber. Or what's the lady name? Miss
with the glasses?
Yeah, Simiyu.
Yeah, Simiyu.
I'm glad you know.
You can't tell me she don't. She a bad.
It's just recency. Recency is
bad.
And I just watched it the other day too, and that shit, it don't fit.
It's accurate because, like I said, you got Jabbers. He's a biracial. He's a crazy biracial, obviously.
Oh, wait. You trying to say he a crazy light skinned nigga? That's what you trying to say?
Oh yeah, he a crazy.
Nah.
Nigga was spitting bars.
Don't put that on us.
Don't put that on us.
Don't put that on us. Don't put that on us.
But Jabber, like I said, he's a that part was fire. But you got, like I said, you got Simiyu who represents Black women so accurately, and then outside of that, it does give started from the bottom. I'm trying to get there. So
low key, I won't even lie to you. Like I know all the characters in Togen Anki aren't Black, but y'all ever notice that like Togen Anki kind of like got like a it's like a little like swag to it. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's
like
a little
how
swag.
Bleach does.
Yeah, bro. It's like a little swag to it. Like the characters that aren't Black in Gachiakada, even they still kind of got like okay. See, bro. Damo, you saw in this last episode. You remember? I'm sorry, the second to last episode when they was in the hospital. You remember? And they was in plain clothes, and old dude with the umbrella. Remember he was walking and he had like on like a baggy shirts, like some sweats and like some sandals, like some like he was just like real just casual swag. Like when they in plain clothes, and like you can tell that the author like gave it some thought as to how he wanted his characters to be, because they all kind of have that little swagger to them, even if they aren't Black per se, but they got a little swag, a little style to them, and I feel like look, this may be a hot take, I don't know, but I feel like for Black folks, we fashion wise, we lead in fashion. We lead in fashion. We lead, but we lead in fashion. So the way that everybody looks at fashion in the world kind of comes from like how we do, because you see it now, like oversized shirts and sweatpants. That wasn't white folks. They was wearing tight. They was for a long time. They were wearing the short shorts, the tight shirts, the tight polos. You know what I'm saying? And we were wearing the baggier clothes. Now that's back. Now the baggy clothes is back. So I feel like we lead in fashion. I think that when you look at something like Gacha Yakura, exactly. Cool. And when you look at the author, I think also, I don't know if y'all heard about this. I actually just found out about this recently. Controversy with the author there's a stage play for Gachiakura, and the characters that are supposed to be black,
she like Asian,
not casted as black characters.
Yeah,
I saw that.
The author was like, I'm not down for it.
Yeah,
the author, black character.
Yeah, exactly. The author wanted black characters cast in the black roles, and they said that it's not a lot of black people that are fluent in Japanese.
Right.
I guess that they are in the acting industry, and so, yeah, and there's a lot of controversy with that. So, but that tell me, the author fucks with us because she was like, no, I want representation. I wrote these characters as black people. I want them to be black people, cast as black people. So it's like that tell me she fuck with us. Like she rock with us.
I mean, and that kind of goes into representation because if she didn't, I think that she wouldn't put as much effort as she would have into trying to represent us as well. Like you got that not only in the manga, in the art style, that you have different hair textures, you have different skin complexions, you have different facial features that mimic black culture, but you also have in the anime the music. You got Big Frida, you feel me? You got the bounce, you know what I'm saying? You got the whoop.
Yeah.
Then you got guns, you know what I mean? That's neither
So my biggest breakout hit is To Be Hero X. That's a new one. That's
talking about the Power Rangers anime.
Nah.
Not
that. Look. What's funny is I suggested this to you, Damien. Damo.
Oh, Damien, please.
I watched To Be Hero X. You talking about the Power Ranger?
It ain't no Power Ranger stuff.
Ain't no Power Ranger one. Yeah, this ain't Power Ranger. This is superheroes.
The first episode is a dude being given. He's made to become a replacement for a hero that commits suicide at the very beginning of the series.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so yeah, but Damo, I mean, not David know what I'm talking about because we've talked about it.
Yeah.
But I'm telling Damo, you mixing it up with something else.
Oh wait, I think I know what I'm talking about. My bad.
David, have you seen it yet?
Yeah, me and David have talked about this.
I think it's
To Be Hero X got one of the best outros flat out.
I think it's I only watched like maybe 3 or 4 episodes of it, but it kind of gives Black Clover. Not Black Clover, sorry, Black Mirror. That show Black Mirror. Yeah, because each episode has its own like storyline.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So Broad. How many episodes you watch, Broad? How many episodes you watch, Broad?
Let me see.
But because the reason why is like what David just said, they separate the season into arcs, and each arc is like maybe like 3 or 4 episodes long, and each arc follows
the
mostly
first
one
arc
character.
Is the longest.
Yeah, but they each arc follows like mostly one character, one main character, and each of them is a different hero. And you get towards the end of the series, which the series is like 24 episodes long. You get towards the end of it, the culmination of it all, and you start seeing how they're connected because the timelines start actually fitting together. Like you start seeing what's happening in one place actually was connected to what happened at another place, or maybe these two things happened at the same place and you didn't even know these characters were there at the same time. So they actually start merging the storylines about 3/4 of the way through the series. But the reason why I say it's my biggest breakout hit and success is because one, this is a new IP. This is something new. Like we ain't, I don't even think there's a manga for this. Also, this is not a Japanese series. This is, I'm not mistaken, David, just Chinese, right? Yeah, it's Chinese. This Chinese animation, not Japanese animation, Chinese animation. And the animation was fire. They mixed in 2D and 3D animation. Into the series,
with the 3D CG also.
Yeah. X, when he snapped his fingers, he can switch the art style. So it's
a show basically. Like episode 1 is kind of basically the end of the series, and then everything after that leads you all the way up to that first series and tell you how the hell we got here. It's based on like a top 10 heroes. You think you get your power by the power of the people and votes and how much they like you, but that's not entirely true.
Yeah,
they got some of the coldest characters, great soundtrack, great power system. And everybody has a backstory.
Yeah,
some are good, some are bad. It gives you boys vibes, but it felt like instead of the heroes being the assholes, it's the people behind the scenes that you be like, oh, y'all really messing with y'all messing shit up here.
Yeah,
I love the series. It's easily one of the best ones.
Yeah, the best ones this year. Yeah.
But damn, since you chose that one, I'm gonna go with Water Magician.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Yeah, I watched it too. I watched it too, and the only thing I didn't like about the Water Magician was that like he one of them characters who's super strong, got super strong powers, isekai, but he like don't be the main one doing shit. It's like he's like it's weird because like some of these series they write the most powerful characters out of the shit. I guess
he showed like One Punch.
Yeah, he show up and do his thing, and then it's over, and it's like
that's it. By the time he get there, you know it's about to end.
Yeah, so I didn't like that too much, but I mean, that's one aspect of it. But all right, most emotional moment of 2025 in anime. I'll tell you what I want to do is
I know what it is.
Akaza's backstory in the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie.
Thinking that's what you was going to say.
but that I mean, to me, that's the most emotional moment in anime in 2025.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that was, it's a long little backstory, but I mean, like, you can't lie that shit was. You can't lie that shit was that was.
You talking about Akusa?
It was deep.
Akaza's backstory.
It was deep. It was deep. Seeing it in movies, bro, was different, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was different. Exactly. Yeah,
it was different.
I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I mean, I think that it hit the landing. It hit the landing. It hit the emotional landing. It hit the emotional landing. But you read the manga, so you already know. Like it hit the emotional landing.
It hits different when you see it. You know what I'm saying?
With the music and the animation,
But Demon Slayer don't ever miss when it comes to the music and the animation and the
intro. But you know that's typically with the fighting, and it's like this wasn't no fighting. I mean, it is a little fight. He did a little fighting, but it's like I'm talking about his backstory is just like the snow falling, like and shit like that. Like just everything about it hit the way it was supposed to hit. Almost very similarly to what's a comparison? Because I mean, Demon Slayer actually also had some good comparisons. Whatchamacallit? The ending of the Entertainment District arc. You remember when the demons was fading away? You remember that?
Oh,
and they showed the backstory of the brother and the sister.
That was hard.
And so like that, like it's like that. It's like why do demons get the best backstories in Demon Slayer? It's kind of weird.
I will say this: I didn't fuck with the. I think I fucked up because I went and saw it in dubbed, so it didn't hit me as much because I had to hear no offense to him, I guess, because I don't want nobody to get us shut down on the podcast. But having what's that nigga name? He was on that stripper movie. Channing Tatum. Having Channing Tatum play voice the dojo. Yeah, the dojo owner. That shit was kind of corny. That's the reason why it didn't hit me the same. I was like, get this nigga out of here.
I ain't even paying attention to that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I knew he had it. I forgot all about that. I still ain't watched the Demon Slayer movie. I got sick that day.
Damn, man, you missing this. It's beautiful.
Well,
I could watch it. It's already out. It's out.
So what's y'all most emotional moment?
So my hero. I thought, and this is the thing. When I said, "Damn, that's crazy," I thought you was finna say this one of all people in film. I thought you was finna say this one.
I could. It's
the final one for all. I thought that was it.
I mean, yeah, no, Damo, you know me. See, you know me. Even though I don't like your gaming takes, you know me. You my homie. You know me because I did cry a lot during this final season. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I cry a little bit, almost every episode.
Even me, bro. I teared up a little bit. I'm not even ashamed to say it, bro. I teared up a little bit. The go Murray, you can do it. Like go, like bro, go for it. Like even when his mom came out, and then what really got me was when it started. Like when All Might was like talking about from the very first day, and then he explained like boom, 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 and then you get the Gumray, and then it's like you've been my greatest hero, and then he go, like that right there did it for me, like that. My greatest emotion.
That's a look. It's a close second. It's a close second. It's a close second.
That was it. Because for the greatest hero, in all of my heroes. To say that his favorite hero was the guy that was emotional from the beginning, didn't have any powers, who gave he gave his powers to, who muscled all the way up to defeat the very person that shut up. You should have. Broad.
You look. Don't start, Broad. Don't start. Look, hey, Damo, you right though, because like I would say the whole entire final season of My Hero was very emotional. Just giving the fact that it was a lot of moments. But Broad don't like our take. So Broad, what's your most emotional moment?
I'd rather go Bakugo's moment in My Hero Academia over.
He gave it to My Hero though.
Okay, all right.
But somebody who don't like My Hero gave their most moment to My Hero.
I'll take the Bakugo moment over the Deku shit.
All right.
That shit was whack.
Which moment? Hold up. Which Bakugo moment?
He talk about when Bakugo
when he was going
showed
after,
up again and
when he was fighting, that whole moment of this last season when he was just fighting. Bakugo versus One For All. I'll take that over Deku's.
That fight to me was better.
It was fire, bro. It was fire.
But we talk about emotional moment. We talk about emotional.
I was like,
emotional moment.
So, because you got to think about it, but if you're thinking about emotional, think about the fact that Bakugo was sitting there fighting and mad because Deku had the power that he was basically fighting for and wanted. Go back and rewatch that whole clip. He was like, "It should have been me." And blah 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 blah.
Wait, I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with it?
I don't think he won his power.
No.
He won.
Bakugo didn't even know that Deku had All Might's quirk until they fought outside that night. And
he didn't know how All For One. He didn't know how
it was transferred.
But remember how mad
he never said that he never
found out.
But you misinterpreted it. He was mad because Deku he was not honest about it. Deku and All Might kept that secret, and Bakugo felt like Deku was one-upping him with some shit that he never thought that he had. He didn't know the story. He didn't know the context. So once Bakugo learned, once All Might actually was honest with him, he stopped being mad about it. You remember All Might had to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, I'm still taking Bakugo's fight over Deku's though.
But no, I mean, no, you're right. No, I was just trying to just correct it. I don't think Bakugo ever was jealous. He was Deku was his biggest rival. That was his rival. So there's more of a rivalry than anything. I don't think it was jealousy, but you're right though. I mean, I feel you, and that's why I say the whole of My Hero Academia's final season was just one big emotional moment, one big emotional roller coaster.
I wish I didn't read the manga because I feel like that moment where Bakugo stood up again after dying.
He was like, it was cold, and you can see the breath coming off his mouth.
It was quiet in that moment where he just like looked at Deku, and Bakugo looked at him, and they just blew at each other. Like Bakugo,
you can't beat that.
And they didn't say nothing, bro. They didn't say nothing. The entire interaction, they didn't say nothing to each other.
Look. I'll break it down like this, man. You remember? All right, so the shit that in my mind, this is just how I think about things. Bakugo, like you said, they didn't say nothing to each other. Bakugo shoots off of that rock, with his quirk, right? Deku was holding Shigaraki with Black Whip in one arm, spins around and grabs Bakugo with the other arm. He does a lot of spins, like to build up momentum. Deku was using gear shift while he was
that was the last time he could use gear shift.
And he was using gear shift to propel Bakugo while he was spinning, and also knew what direction All Might was in to throw him in the right direction. And then you remember when he threw him, Bakugo started propelling himself with his quirk. The coordination in that whole scene is like, couldn't nobody else pull that off. Just the two of them, just only the two of them could have pulled that off. Because what if Deku had thrown Bakugo in the wrong direction?
Even by a fraction of an inch. Even by a fraction of an inch.
Bakugo didn't even have to change direction. He went straight.
He went straight, bro.
Straight to the checkpoint. Like, I don't know, man. That's
I give you Bakugo.
Quiet as it's kept. Quiet as it's kept. Bakugo is really the only reason any of this was even possible.
True.
Yep.
If he doesn't get up, this shit's over.
Yeah.
So David, do you have a different take, or you?
I ain't gonna lie. Well, because y'all use that, the one I'll go with. I don't even know if y'all, since y'all haven't seen it yet. Mine is Spy Family. They actually do Lloyd's backstory.
Okay.
In this new one, it's sad. I mean, it's real bad. I was like, it's basically just a child who loses his family to war, but just how that shit kind of develops, and they do world building in these episodes, so you really see where he comes from. And the crazy part about it is, you still never learn his real name. Like they actually blank it out when they say it. I'm like, that's crazy. But I'll go with Spy Family because Lloyd's backstory is crazy. It actually got me like, damn.
Okay.
But it's your basic, hey, fam, it's a war, child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I lose my family to war, and now I got to figure it out.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. So, next one is going to be the animated show of the year. We're going to try to keep it to like, what's your top 3 animated series of the year, So y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. So, David, you can go first.
All right, I'll go first, man. I'll go with this is no specific order. I'll go with Solo Leveling, Dan to Dan, and To Be Hero X.
Okay. What about you, David?
No, that was mine.
No, I'm sorry, not David. Demo. Demo, what about you, Demo?
Damn, bro, you get us mixed up. God damn, I know we both bald head. Goddamn,
yeah, both got names that start. Y'all both got names that start with a D. Y'all both got names that start with a D.
I feel.
Damn, y'all bald ass niggas. Damn, that's crazy.
You say, God damn, boys.
Still got my hair, bro. I don't know.
You can't lose a race that you're not running.
3 bald head light skin, 3 bald head dark skin dudes, and 1 light skin nigga with goddamn hair. Hey, look.
All right. So what you got, David? I'm sorry, not David. Demo. Damn. What you got, Demo? What you got, Demo?
Look,
what you got?
I'm gonna give it to Gachi Agata, and I'm only gonna give it Gachi Agata because of the episode where he did the transformation where he realized that he can go above and beyond his regular weapon.
Yeah. Okay. So you only got one. That's your only top of the year.
Overly animated, huh?
That's your only top one of the year. You got 2 more, or the
other episode I'm gonna give you is
I'm talking about shows, series, other series.
I mean, of course, I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna get another One Piece. When Luffy sees the knot get untied, and they go Joy Boy, Joy Boy, and Luffy's looking like, is this somebody else's power? Like, what is this? Like, like that right there.
It's a different kind of hockey than
you mean to tell me this is the hockey that I'm supposed to be like leveling up to?
It's so funny that they like, you think hockey is just like hockey, when they first bring it into the story after the time skip, when they first have a lot of characters using it, you think hockey is just hockey. But then you start realizing, oh shit, it's levels to this hockey.
I say the Supreme
it's
King.
Levels. Yeah, it's levels to this hockey shit. because you know, because you remember in Wano, you remember we saw Shanks, this nigga like 100 miles away, and
unsheathed his sword, bro,
and
and
old
said
dude
lightning strikes of hockey.
And that admiral was like, you know, he stunned him, you know, and
yes,
I mean, you know, from way on his ship off the coast,
bro, it's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit.
And then you see Garp, you know, Garp also kind of has that next level of hockey because he damn near blew up a whole island.
Hey, that Garp scene, I'm not even there, and I saw that on the internet. Like,
cold,
yeah, it's levels. It's levels to this hockey shit, man.
In gear filth. Filth. This is the goofiest form you have. You laughing at every single scene that you are in, except this scene where the actual Joy Boys hockey comes out, and you just looking like, what the fuck is this?
That's a good one. Broad, what you got?
I'm probably gonna go definitely One Piece, especially I just finished the last 2 episodes today, and man, just the one scene where like after he pulled the cord and they're zooming out on the ocean and you see all the warships, that was probably one of the best graphics I've ever seen in the anime outside of actually going into my number 2 would be Demon Slayer right before the Infinity Castle, because as soon as that scene when Muzan gets blown up,
when you talk when he walking up with the mist and shit.
Yeah, when he walking up, and then at the same time, at the end of the episode where the whole compound blows up, I thought Earth actually blew up because that shit looked realistic.
Yeah.
But outside of those two, I'm definitely I'm gonna leave it with those two, honestly. All right. Because I don't think JJK came out this year, did it?
Nah.
No.
What's the name came out this year? The new movie that just had, but that's like a recap movie of
I hate when they
like
do
partially a recap movie. All right, so my 3 is gonna be To Be Hero X. I just think that it was you know the most creative story wise and animation wise. The way they did it is like an anthology series. You know, each you know there's different arcs focusing on different characters and then bringing it all together at the end. Solo leveling. You know, that's self-explanatory just because of the fight between Beru and Sung Jin Woo.
Yeah,
that they killed that fight. It lived up to the expectations that was set for it. And then probably it will be like either that scene we just talked about with My Hero with Bakugo, and Deku, trying to save All Might, or like the Infinity Castle movie. Those two. Really, My Hero Academia's final season and the Infinity Castle are probably 2. So, To Be Hero X and Solo Leveling, and then tie between My Hero and Infinity Castle for me as animes of the year. So, next one is gonna be the best fight / action sequences of 2025. I'll just tell you mine is gonna be Tanjiro and Giyu versus Akaza.
Yep,
that's the best fight to me this year. Then next one, Bakugo and All for One. Bakugo versus All for One was good. Zenitsu had a good fight scene too. That's a good point. What about y'all? What you got? Broad? I mean, you got any other ones?
No, okay, that's gonna be mine too. Outside of, I'll pull a One Piece when Trafalgar Law and Blackbeard fought.
I don't think that was this year though.
No,
but nah, nah. This whole year they've been on Egghead.
Egghead. Well,
that Blackbeard Law fight was right after Wano.
If he watched it this year, then it kind of counts. I mean,
no, we wrapping up.
No,
stuff
we
for this year.
So I'll give you Egghead. I'll give you Luffy versus what's the name? Part 2. Lucci. Part 2.
Oh yeah, that was a good fight. Cool. Yeah, that was a good fight.
So those are my 3.
All right. What you got? What you got, Damo? Gotta be this year now. Don't be trying to throw no 2024, 2023 shit in here. Gotta be stuff from this year. We wrapping up 2025, not 2024.
Can I? All right. Can I do Sukuna versus Maharaga?
No, that wasn't 2025.
All right.
No,
that definitely was not 2025. It was like 2023.
Yeah. We sick waiting for them to come back.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. 2025. Your best fight action sequence is 2025. You already mentioned you like the fight, the My Hero Academia fights. That's a couple.
I mean, that's true.
You just mentioned One Piece. One Piece. You can say Rob Lucci versus Luffy or Deku. You remember? No, not Deku. Sorry.
I didn't want to bring up Bakugo versus
that was my pick.
Because it's already come up in a previous conversation.
You don't gotta, bro. I
was trying to do a little contrast. I'm just saying, bro, we can throw that back in there. All right, cool. Alpha versus Bakugo because
it was a good fight. It was a
Bakugo
good fight.
His ass. He said, "I'm the boss. I'm the last boss. I'm the final boss."
Yeah. It was a good fight, man. Yeah, look, bro. A good fight is a good fight. You ain't gotta throw no hot take contrast out here. A good fight is a good fight, my nigga.
Yeah. Hey, that's mine then. All right, that's mine.
What you got, David?
All right, for me, I'll go solo leveling. Our boy Sun Jin Woo versus Biru. That I thoroughly love that fight. To Be Hero X. It was so many good ones, but the one that really stood out was the Queen. The one Queen girl.
Yeah,
versus
when
the
she
other
fought
girl
the other
with
girl.
the dog. When it was in that shipping yard.
Who did I send that to, man? I want to say, Damo, did I send that to you, I gotta find that shit.
Crates.
That shit on YouTube. I gotta find that shit.
Another good fight was Smile, Nice, and Dragon Boy. That was a good fight.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was really towards the end.
They had a lot of good fights that season, bro. There's a lot of good fights. Like they did some special shit.
The hands was out on that one. I would go with not Deku. I would go with Bakugo, but since everybody went with that one, I'm gonna go with Shangri-La Frontier.
Man, let's stop this. It's a good fight. It's a good fight.
No, yeah, but since everybody chose it, I'm gonna go with an honorable mention, Shangri-La Frontier, man.
Okay, which one? Which fight?
I want to go with the fight when they fought. It was that dog. The one that put the curse on him. I forgot what that put the curse on him. Yeah, they fought him the second time, and they had to come out and help him. That shit was hard. I didn't know how he was gonna survive, but he ended up getting help because he was about to get got again. So
but
I thought that shit was hard.
But then they found out that wasn't even the real one.
That wasn't even real. Yeah,
that wasn't even the real one.
Really smart. That was a good ass fight.
Yeah.
So those is mine.
All right. So, best supporting character or supporting cast in anime of 2025. Mine gonna be Class 1A of My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
the whole Class 1A.
Yeah.
I know. Look, Bakugo, of course, at the top, right? But Todoroki also did his thing. He did his thing. I hate that
his daddy came through.
Yeah. I hate that it wasn't in 2025, but the scene where Todoroki does the little supersonic shit where him and Ida, Ida like launched him to go to try to stop Dabi. I hate that wasn't in 2025, but that shit was fire. But when he's like where Ida says what he say? He said I'm trying to be the best man and best hero that I could be. And he's like Todoroki, I hope that you're doing the same.
Yeah.
Like that shit hit, but that wasn't 2025. So, but we still gonna say Class 1A because at the end they did all lock in to help out on some Avengers Assemble type shit. Yeah. So Class 1A. What do y'all think? Best supporting characters or supporting cast?
Nanami.
From JJK?
JJK, of course.
JJK won this year. Stop doing that.
What you mean? Listen,
2025.
You talking about the manga or the anime?
2025 anime best supporting character, supporting cast.
I'll go while you think about it.
Damo, you didn't watch all this anime this year, and you ain't got no.
I know.
Like it's crazy. Like you could have said Igris from Soul 11 or some shit. Like you so many.
He's not
so
the best.
many supporting characters out here, bro.
He's not the best.
You know, shit. Like, come on now.
He's not the best.
You got the Demon Slayer movie was good. You know, you got.
I'm going with all of the Hashiras.
Yeah, shit. The ones that fought. Yeah, you know, what you doing? What you doing, Damo?
What you mean?
You got all the cleaners in Gacha Yakuza. You know, shit. Don to Don, we got some supporting characters in Don. We what Peeny Weenie, what was his name from Don to Don? You know, he showed up boxing and shit with the hands.
Yeah, he do got hands.
Yeah. Like what we doing? What we talking about, bro? It's a lot of good supporting characters. It's just whatever your favorite is, man. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Shit. Damo can't come to a decision.
I can't, bro. When do y'all go next, bro? When I come back,
we gonna move on. Everybody already went. Brad, what about you, Brad?
You got one?
I already gave mine. I said the Hashiras.
Oh yeah, he said. Oh, he sold this.
Hashiras.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm stuck between To Be Hero X and the Mighty Nine. The Mighty Nine, and when that's on Amazon Prime, bro, I just finished that up.
I still gotta watch that.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
So is like, are the supporting characters like secondary characters, or like it's a bunch of main characters? Like
it's a bunch of main characters.
Okay, I feel that. So it's like one of them, like where like it's like you got a bunch of main characters.
You watched Vox Machina, right?
Yeah. So you saying it's a bunch of okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's hard to identify a side character when everybody's always on the screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody got some shit going on that's super important.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. Best. Oh, see, I know there's gonna be a category that, you know, everybody might not have an opinion on. I don't know, but
wait.
Best. What you got, Damo? You ready?
Hold up.
You ready?
Supporting character. Can I come back to Ordeal? Can I say Ilios? Ilios is the best supporting
that's
character.
Fine. It's manga, but that's fine.
Yes,
but you can't really talk about that, right? Because David.
Yeah, I don't know.
He don't know, but I'm gonna say,
know.
Listen, he don't know, and I'm not gonna get too much detail, but I'm gonna say Ilios. All right, Ilios.
Nobody. For the folks
of 2024-25. All right,
for the folks that's read that far,
we're gonna skip over. Yeah. We're gonna keep going. Yeah. If David catch up, he catch up. If he don't,
yeah.
Keep going.
Well, I'm off. I got what, about 10 more days off. So I should be able to get pretty far.
That means the next episode we're gonna. David, what you think about Ordeal?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I should be at 60.
Yeah.
All right. Best slice of life series of 2025. I know everybody don't watch slice of life.
You know, count me out on this one.
Me and David watch slice of life. You watch slice of life, Damo?
Not really, unless you know what's crazy. The only slice of life I watch is the slice of life you put me on, and the only slice of life I've watched recently is the one about the. What is it? Is she like a superstar? Is she like a dancer or something? She's reincarnated. Remember.
Oshinoko? No,
what's that?
Oshinoko. You says a dancer, superstar.
She's like a dancer / superstar, and I guess her teacher had kids or something like that, and she's like the child. She gets reincarnated as a child.
She's a dancer naked stripper. Sorry. Me.
This shit banging me in a while. Talk about that little mama. She ain't
no Hey. Damn, I can't think of what that is, bro. I don't know. Damn. All right. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say mine is quintessential quintuplets. Me and my wife watched that together. She enjoyed that shit. And then also the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. I know y'all not gonna recognize these names, you know. I know, but these was fire. Like I said, my wife watched them with me. They both like romance rom-com type series. And also a couple of Cuckoos. That's a good one.
Hey, I'm watching that. I just finished it. I just finished season 2.
A couple of Cuckoos. Yeah, that's a good one, man. You know, quintessential quintuplets. For the two on here, and for the people who don't know, quintessential quintuplets is just about a guy who tutors 5 quintuplets. They're identical. And there's a romance aspect to it. So it's like, but they're all identical.
Rom-com.
Yeah, all identical, but they all kind of like have feelings for him. But he's
Oshinoko. That's what it is.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oshinoko. Yeah. I actually I put that on. I put you on that, and I hate that I put you on that, bro, because just for the longer short of it is the series is over, the manga is over, and apparently the author did some real fuck shit on like the manga, like as far as like just like messing it up, like really messed it up. Like I'm talking about the story, like really messed it up, and people did not rock with the ending. So I was like, I don't know if I even want to continue it, because they said that the story started out good and turned into something else, and it kind of reminds me of Promised Neverland. Like I read the whole entirety of Promised Neverland all the way through, saw the anime season 2, and I was like, when I found out that they changed the story, I ain't even finished season 2. Because I was like, this ain't what I signed up for. I signed up for a anime adaptation of what I read, not anime original content that somebody took some liberties on story and shit. I ain't signed up for that. So
they always hit you. If I had the series, this is what I would do. We ain't ask you that.
Yeah. And then the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. It's just like a wholesome, just love story. It's a very wholesome ass love story. Like the characters don't even it's very, very wholesome love story, bro. Like it no type of sex or kissing. It's just boy meets girl, boy and girl fall in love. Couple of Cuckoos. That one's dope. David said he watched that. That one's dope. Yeah. They give you a little bit more with that one. That's a character. That's two characters are mistaken at birth, and they exchange. They what you call it? They go home with wrong families.
Almost now, a little bit of incest. I mean, it was
not,
almost
okay. Look, no, because David, come on now, let's be real.
I know they're not blood related. The
boy was given to the wrong family. He grows up with a sister that is not his blood related sister.
That's true.
And once she finds out that he is not her real brother, they start having some romance. But also the characters that are switched out at birth, their parents try to arrange them to get married.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Like,
and then like the girl's mom, she was really into it, and she was watching it. I thought that was crazy. Like, yo, I was like, what's happening, yo? I said, turn the screen off. Like, you hoping they do it? It's crazy. Oh man. Yeah. So I ain't never seen a mom like, oh, hope my daughter get married. Like, I ain't never seen
bro.
That.
That's actually common. It happened in a lot of anime I've seen where characters be like, hey man, like I'm gonna get y'all a room together. Y'all go do y'all thing, like
crazy, right?
Make me a grandson or a granddaughter. Like damn, like you trying to that's crazy. That's crazy. You want a grandchild so bad that you're gonna hook your child. That happened to Rent a Girlfriend. You remember?
Yeah.
You remember old girl? I got y'all a room. I got y'all a room. Y'all can be alone together. Like grandparents be the main ones trying to get your wife pregnant. Like, it's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, because they understand that they on borrowed time.
They want you to have kids so bad. They be like, hey, so when y'all gonna make me some grandbabies? Auntie be like, when y'all gonna make me an auntie? Like, damn. Like, shit. Slip some in your water and shit, slip some in your drink, trying to get y'all gotta do shit.
All right, I'm gonna run through mine. Mine's is Spy Family. Of course, I love Yeah. It's one called My Dress Up Darling. I thought that was incredible because it's basically about a dude who makes those little China dolls, but then he meets a girl who's probably one of the coldest girls in anime. She's just dope, but she cosplay, and then he started doing her outfits or whatever, and then they start liking each other, and that shit is really, really dope.
Yeah.
And then the other one is that I'm trying to see if I can pronounce it. Watari-kun. Shit is about to collapse.
I ain't started watching that one, but that's on my list.
Look, hey, that's really good. It's like 20-something episodes in, I think.
No matter how much we say how dope it is, Broad and Damo not gonna watch them.
What you mean? Why we ain't gonna watch them? What you mean?
But because I already know y'all, bro. I mean, I just been on.
Y'all never watched any rom-coms?
You're right. Never mind. You said
these are men. These are what you call? These are men's men over here. These are
like this.
These are the tough niggas.
No, hold on. Y'all watch Brown Sugar, right? Everyone's seen Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar?
David, they too masculine. They too masculine, bro. They too much. It's too much for them to go and watch some shit.
Hey, bro, you know how them dudes be on FMA. The big black dude and the big white dude, they meet each other, they be muscly, they rip their shirts out, me and Brian like this. See the sparkles and shit everywhere.
That is crazy. I could go from watching like a rom-com.
David, they missing out on a whole aspect of life. They missing out on a whole little aspect of life.
That shit be so, like y'all all in relationships. Y'all can relate to that shit. You be like,
nah, Dave.
I understand what the hell going on.
Nah, Dave. These the type of dudes. These type of dudes. They see their wife watching some romance shit, and they walk in the other room.
Man, that shit be so funny, yo.
Hey, look, David. I don't know where they went wrong because shit. We grew up watching shit like Boomerang and
that's what I'm saying.
We didn't see all the black rom-coms back in the day.
Coming to America. You see Coming to America.
We didn't see all the black rom-coms.
That is a rom-com.
Nah, they ain't. They too tough, man. They too tough. They got to go
Coming
watch.
to America is like one of the greatest movies ever made.
They got to go watch Alien versus Predator or what's that shit? The Expendables.
Expendables. I watched that too.
They got to go watch all that shit.
See, I watch all of that.
They got to watch a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. They can't watch no rom-com, bro.
As long as it's not a horror movie, I'm down.
All right, we almost done. Favorite video game played in 2025. You have to. Look, hey, it has to have come out in 2025. You played it in 2025.
Okay.
Hey, Damo, go ahead and answer it for us, bro.
Yo, D.
Go ahead and answer for it, bro. It shouldn't even be no debate.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
No debate.
Well, mine's gonna be Expedition 33, obviously. I talk about that all the time. Clear obscure. But if you want a close second, I did play that Digimon Story Time Stranger, and I put 100% on that bit. I 100% that game. Yeah, I put 100% on that game, bro. That's like, but for the people who don't got Steam, that's like platinum. That's platinuming a game in PlayStation.
Yeah.
So,
I'll go with Expedition, and then if that's just too cliche, I'm going Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles.
Yeah, that's that. I heard that's good.
I've been waiting for that since.
That's a remake. That's a remake. Yeah, that's a remake. That's a remake. Remember we were talking earlier about remakes.
Yeah, that's 25. What is it? Almost 30 years ago. I've been waiting to play that game again. So yeah.
Yeah, Broad, what you got?
Hey,
he
my
said
boy
Yote.
answered it for me, dog.
Oh, Yote. Okay,
The best game of the year, bro.
I feel bad because I am not gonna go buy Yote on PlayStation. I'm trying to phase out of PlayStation, man. PlayStation. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but PlayStation games they are exclusive to PlayStation only with a time gate now. So they used to be exclusive to PlayStation, and you might never get that shit on no other console, but now it's just a time gate. So I'm gonna just wait for Yote to get on PC. It's probably gonna be like 2027, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. But I don't doubt y'all though because I played Tsushima and Tsushima was
Tsushima was great.
So So I don't doubt y'all at all on that. That's probably a solid take.
He waiting until he can put CJ from San Andreas on Yote. That's out of there. He want
funny enough, bro. I got PC and I don't even do modded games. That's crazy.
Oh shit.
That's crazy again. That's crazy, ain't it? Because that's crazy, ain't it, bro?
Japan with a Glock is crazy.
All right. Last topic, man. All right. Favorite non-anime series or movies watched in 2025. I'm gonna say mine probably gonna be Thunderbolts, man. Thunderbolts movie.
You said favorite non-anime?
Yeah. This could be anything non-anime, man.
Anything.
I can't answer that question because my whole 2025 has been nothing but school and anime.
You ain't watched no regular movies?
You ain't watched no regular nothing? I understand. I know how that shit could be.
Bro, because I'm gonna be real, your leg up, bro.
For me, I'm a doctor.
Is that your knee, bro? Is that your knee, bro?
Yeah, bro. I got long knees, dog.
Like,
say
Arcane. I'm calling me out my knees, but I'm comfortable.
You know, he threw his knees in the video. I'm like, what the hell?
I say Arcane.
What you got, Damon?
Arcane is a good one.
Arcane is amazing, bro. Like
Arcane, yeah, it should be talked about more.
Because the thing is, bro, I don't like League of Legends, bro. Because I don't do RPG, but League of Legends is a series.
That's a MOBA.
That's a MOBA, yeah. That's a strategy game.
Strategy game.
Bro. League of Legends is one of them series that made me want to like look into it. Like it's just like
the art style is incredible.
Arcane is fucking fire, bro.
Yeah, that one that what scene was that? The funeral. You know, he hand drawn all that in charcoal.
Yes,
it was like, yo, that shit was hard. They said that was the most expensive scene in the whole series,
bro.
And I understand why.
Arcane is amazing, bro.
Yeah, they did good with that
soundtrack
adaptation.
Yeah.
It kind of tell you, man, when you stay faithful to your source material, people love animations. Like when they stay faithful to the source.
Yeah.
Like when you try drifting off and shit, that's when you start losing folks.
You losing? Yeah. I don't know. People love to lose their core audience. I don't know what that's about, but they just enjoy losing their core audience.
Look. My theory is that the companies that be producing this shit don't want us to enjoy anything too much. They just want us to enjoy it to a certain extent, and then like you can't enjoy it too much. One Punch Man season 1 fire, season 2 and season 3 trash. You had to bring it down a little bit. Soul Leveling season 3 is gonna be horrible.
It probably is.
Wow.
And they're taking their time with it. I don't understand. Wow. It's almost like somebody was like, hey, this is the house I want, and they give you the blueprint, which is like Solo 11 or whatever movie, and they just take your whole blueprint, pick it up, ball into a ball, and just throw it away and be like, I have a better idea. You're like, what? Why?
Yeah. Why? Make Sun Jin Woo a woman. You know, like that's the type of shit that happens when you start drifting off. So you know that's what happened with Avatar. Avatar make the Avatar a woman. Got to do it. You know, which is no shade to women. It's you force it. When you gotta force it. You know, because the Kyoshi Warriors in Avatar was fire. They was fire. Avatar Kyoshi was fire.
Yeah,
I would have took an Avatar Kyoshi backstory series. You know,
they're supposed to be making that.
You lying?
I'm dead ass.
They got a lot of Avatar IP coming out.
Think about that. Avatar Kyoshi series would just be like straight hands the whole time. She really was nothing but hands.
Yeah, we'll
ask
questions later.
Yeah, she was not afraid to kill, not afraid to she didn't care. You remember she was the main one telling him to kill what's his name? Kill Fire Lord. When he saw him when the last time he was able to see all the other avatars, she was like, what the fuck is you doing? Like this shouldn't be a hard decision. I love her for that. I love her for that because she didn't give 2 fucks. Yeah, that series would be fire.
Crazy.
Straight hands whole time. No talking. What are we talking for? All right, David,
I
what
got
you got?
two.
Yeah.
All right, I got two. Daredevil. If you doing series,
Yeah, that was good.
Daredevil was absolutely incredible, and I love how they came back with it. My second one was actually the Predator Badlands. If we want to do movies, that shit
is
was
that out to
unbelievable.
stream yet? Is that on streaming services yet?
Yes, it is
You
definitely
lying?
out.
Yeah, where is it?
100%
Hulu?
watch.
Is it on Hulu?
Okay, wait. Okay,
Getting
it's
beat
not
up
on
by a blind
streaming
nigga is crazy.
services, but it is out.
Yeah, I need to see it when it comes on streaming service.
Y'all have got man. I've been following ever since that Killer of Killers that came on Hulu.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, they on some cool shit with the Predator now. And then me and the wife went to go see Badlands was the only 10 out of 10 movie I've seen in a long time, probably since Infinity War.
Well, that's right up Damo and Broad Alley is. Damn,
Dog,
David just cut out. I mean, Damo just cut out.
Damo, yeah, he'll be back. But yeah, it's a lot of hands, and they do cool shit like when he talking his native tongue.
Yeah,
he don't talk in his native tongue and then they switch it to American over so long. No, they just give you the subtitles at the bottom and he talking his native tongue the whole way.
Yeah.
So
like that's right up Broad and Damo Alley because they just all they want to see is niggas killing each other and fighting. They don't want to see
it's a lot of hands.
No emotion.
But it makes sense on why he does it. You meet other predators, everything. Like you really, they break this. It's a great told story.
In 2025, the titling of this is just it's not good title like that. I bet they wish they would have named it some other shit. Instead of Predator. Just given recent events, in the world, Predator probably not a good title.
Yeah.
a lot of predators out there.
Yeah, the bad guy.
What you got, FM?
I said mine. It was the Thunderbolts movie.
The Thunderbolts movie.
Yeah. Thunderbolts was fine.
Thunderbolts was pretty good. And I'm a big Marvel fan, so Thunderbolts is good. I would say The Boys, season 4? What was
that? That was this year?
I want to say it was.
I thought it was 20. I thought that was 24.
Yeah, I'm not giving DC or Marvel my attention.
You might be right.
Yeah, Jamie.
Oh, you're right. All right,
remake.
So not The Boys.
You said Jamie Foxx a Spawn remake?
Yeah.
Man, they've been flirting with that, but that's not DC or Marvel. That's Image.
Hey, it don't matter. Give me Spawn.
Or who is that owned by? What, Warner Brothers?
Nah, whoever the dude that make Invincible is, I think they own that. And not the dude, but the company.
That will be Prime. That Prime usually get the rights to stuff.
I don't think it's Amazon. I don't think it's Amazon got the rights to. I think it's the same. Whoever it is that got the rights to The Boys as a property, I think also has the right because, I think they got the rights to Spawn because you remember one Spawn like supposed to be in Invincible or some shit like that or
they talked about it but they didn't have the rights to do it, so they couldn't do it. And Spawn last was seen as an HBO property as a miniseries. So that's what I'm thinking. If it's HBO, I'm thinking Warner Brothers.
What you get?
Well,
I ain't gonna lie. By the time Spawn even come back around, Jamie Foxx gonna be too old.
Spawn, the rights to Spawn is owned by Todd McFarlane and his production company, Todd McFarlane Entertainment. Yeah,
so we ain't gonna get a Spawn, man. It's gonna be a whole new black dude that rises up from like London or something that do Spawn.
Wow. I mean, bro, let's be real, because I also realized this, man, is that you can redo a lot of the old stuff like Blade, Spawn, whatever it is, with newer black characters, because you do got a lot of good black actors out there. Now I can't name all names because I am not great with actors' names, but there are several that are good, that are good fits. I mean, of course, I feel like Mahershala Ali, he's starting to get on an age, and they delaying his Blade stuff. I would have loved to see him in that movie back when it was supposed to come out, but You know, you look at
Getting too old.
somebody said instead of 50 Cent, they should have got old dude that was supposed to be King the Conqueror.
Oh, Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, they should have got.
Played
Yeah,
Balrog.
they would have said Jonathan Majors would have been a better Balrog than 50 Cent. And I looked at Jonathan Majors pictures from that boxing movie that he got, and and as well, or not boxing. I'm sorry, the bodybuilding
Magazine
movie.
Dreams.
As well as when he was in
Creed
2. And so I was like, damn, that actually would have been an amazing casting.
He might have been too expensive at the time, but hell, at that point, you know what I'm saying?
And then they talk about Damson Idris is gonna be the next Black Panther. You know, so I mean, it's a lot of good folks out there. You got Lakeith Stanfield. What's the dude that's gonna play Wonder Man? His name
Yaya something. Yeah.
It's like it's a lot of good Black actors out there, man. They could do some shit, but I mean, you know, you know how that go, man. You know you know how that go.
I agree with Broad. Spawn deserves it. We deserve to get something with him, a trilogy or something.
Modern. But do you think that would even like how would you market that? Because like it's like that's rated R. That's rated R. Like like straight up rated R. Like
perfect.
You can't do no
perfect.
You can't, but you know how they be though. I mean, like you can't it's what's the word I'm looking for?
Hey, man,
how many movies of that type do you see nowadays that's not labeled in the horror genre?
It would have to be labeled in that space because of the tone,
because of the rating.
How Spawn is.
Yeah, and because of the rating, you can't really do it. You know, like if you label it as a superhero series, how many rated R superhero series have we ever gotten?
The biggest one right now that with the rated R is the Deadpool Wolverine, but that shows us that it is possible.
Yeah, but that's like
it is campy.
It's very campy, and so it's like.
But Spawn would have a cult following. If you're going into Spawn thinking you're gonna get $1 billion, you're going in with the wrong mentality.
Yeah, and I also think that the source material, like the context of it is also might rub people the wrong way because it's like about like demons and like hell and like
they won't stop making those
they fully lean into like the religious aspect of like hell and shit. Like it's you remember Supernatural faced backlash. You remember where Supernatural was running? Because Supernatural really leaned heavily into like this whole biblical like fight against good and good and evil. You got angels, God is in the show. All like
with Spawn,
they
did.
Yeah.
The heaven and hell thing is more of a backdrop and not the driving force. So you don't have to be so heavy on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you establish what this is, you can then tell a story.
All right. Well, y'all have anything else to say, for the end of 2025? Next time we see our but next time we record and something for our fans. It's gonna be 2026.
Hey, shout out to the fact that they put up numbers on the last episode though.
I do appreciate all the views on the last episode.
We appreciate our followers and our viewers for sure.
Yeah, man. Look, I want to say, what you gonna say, bro?
Oh, Mark, your shout out.
Oh, what you mean? Oh, I already did. I already do it. I think I already did it. Did I not do it?
I don't remember.
Put the plug in again.
Yeah,
your
crazy.
Plug. Oh yeah, man. All right, so I want to put a little plug in for the hip hop, anime, and gaming community. I'm a member of it on Facebook and Discord, and just to really kind of like just give a like overview of it is just like community just for anybody that likes hip hop, anime, and gaming. And it's very inclusive. Everybody's very genuine and welcoming. I'm active on it frequently, as far as like in discussions and putting up posts. So I'm gonna leave a link in the bio of the video for everybody to be able to check it out if they want to join it. But I just want to throw that out there because not a lot of like cool non-toxic spaces for people to join in like anime and the anime world, I guess. But but I was gonna say, man, just for the end of 2026, man, I just want to say that I appreciate you guys. Finally seeing all of this podcast stuff come to fruition, to be able to put this out for everybody.
Yes, sir.
I was able to find some good co-hosts, to join me in this this journey. So yeah, I want to just throw that out there, man. Because we ending the year right, and I want to make sure that 2027 is, or not 2027, 2026 is just as good. And yeah, that's all I want to say. Yeah. I'm sorry, I got a little emotional, man. I'm sorry.
No, for so.
Feeling a little something, man.
That's a good way to wrap that baby.
Yeah, gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap it up, Damo.
All right, for sure. Well, look, we're gonna wrap this up. That's it for this episode 20. That's it for this episode 6 of the Anime Unks podcast. You've seen the anime fights, the games, the biggest hits of 2025. Thanks for vibing with us for all of 2025. Look forward to more in 2026. The big 2026. And that's it for the podcast. Holla at you.
A beat by Joby, feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi, cause I'm a star and they can't hold me like I'm Kobe in the fourth. Yeah, nothing is ever forced. We headed straight to the source. No middleman, little man. Let me show you if you was lost.